Alrighty, folks. Hope you're having a happy New Year's Eve to close out 2025. Thank you for all your support this fall season for Trainwreck today, Lockcast, and more. A huge shout out to the production team at Bruckman, Herd of Buffalo, as well as Don, Slick, and everyone who's come on the show, guests as well. Made an amazing fall and winter season. We're not stopping. We got many more conspiracy corners. We got many more FaceTimes. Predictions with conviction. Even if Slick doesn't do the punishment, we're still bringing it to you in 2026. So let's have a great finish to the year, and it never stops.
For what it's worth, I have so much confidence in this.
Oh, no.
I'm going on the money line, too.
Somebody has to get a spread. He has to have a spread.
You know what? Fine, no spread.
Okay.
If this loses money line, we're going mustache next week. Let's go.
Wow, this is huge.
Interstate rivalry from our good friends. Way down south.
South Florida?
South Florida, baby.
I knew it.
Yeah.
We got South Florida at Florida. Now, hear me out. USF. It's where all the kids, they have a chip on their shoulder. They didn't get in. They're not a Florida
golf
Gator.
course on campus.
Yeah. So they're going to have a chip on their shoulder. They're going to come out. This is their Super Bowl to beat number 13 ranked Florida. This is like the rest of the season doesn't matter. They could lose every single game, but if they win this game, that's what matters. Now, hear me out with this too. Go on Florida's side. Their next 3 games: LSU, Miami, Texas.
Look ahead.
This is a major look-ahead spot for Florida. Now, this is huge. They're 18.5-point favorites.
That is significant.
Money line is plus 650, though. I think USF shocks the world and goes in and wins this game on the road.
Slick, we just have to address the elephant in this room, or in this case, the catcher's mask on your face.
Yeah, not happy about it. It's pretty heavy. This thing's from Don, the 90s or some shit. It's rusted onto my head at this point. I can't adjust the straps. Doesn't feel good. It's weighing down my nose. But this is my punishment, I suppose.
Well, why don't you come clean for
you're
wearing
Come on, Hillary Duff, come clean.
why you're wearing the mask in the first
I didn't
place.
report to Zach and Don at 7 a.m.
Once?
Because not once.
Twice. 3 times.
3 times.
3 strikes.
After my Michigan bet didn't hit on our Friday episode last week.
So you're going to get a chance to redeem yourself Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You just got to be up on time for your punishment, and you're free to go. Or elsewise, the mask might have to come back next week. We're only going to give that to you for the first third of the show today. Give us a good strike call real quick.
I don't
Give us a good,
Short!
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
You like that?
Yeah, that was... Okay, you've earned it off.
Wait, hold on. Why do you take it off? We need you to toss the coach, too.
Yeah.
Give us one of those.
You're out of here!
Okay, not bad.
All right. Pretty good.
I would definitely get more in your face if you threw me out like that. Speaking of checking out some ball, this is about 100 hours ago, so in internet time, it happened in the Mesozoic era. But Don, we've got an update on the Phillies fan who took the ball from the dad and the child.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of fallout amongst this weekend.
Yeah, we were too hyped up Monday with the Bills win. That was what's in our sphere. But I mean, this is incredible. People are still talking about it, so we got to run into it. So we're gonna play this video right now. So yeah, you can see home run ball. Guy runs over, and he runs over, and it's in his row, which should be said. And then it's a row in front of her. She thought she touched it. I don't think she had this ball.
By no definition did she have this ball.
He brings his son. Now I'm gonna pause it right here. It's when she grabs him. You guys see that? He's very startled.
His reaction is comedy level startled.
Oh yeah, I thought he had just seen a ghost.
I thought he was doing it to kind of make fun of the situation, but he was like, oh.
Yeah. So the reaction for me, I mean, he was kind of getting buried on social media for that reaction. People were calling him a wuss.
No.
Worse words than that. But you know,
I think I agree
what are you
with him. I
supposed
would
to-
have been terrified
what are
if
you
that
supposed to
lady
do
just
in front
showed
of
up
your
in my
son?
house.
Like,
I would have been gasted at a flabber level.
That's
is
like
what
the
I'm gonna
Karen
say.
of
Yes.
all. That's the final boss.
If I turned around and saw the final boss, if I've been saying that the ball was hers, are you kidding
Did you
me?
see? You saw that hair, right?
Yeah,
Like, you
I
knew
mean-
what was coming right away.
I mean,
It's the final
there was
boss
a
of
level of
Karens.
fury.
Yes.
And again, listen, like the hair does not define, but it's like a trait, right? Like it adds on. It's like evidence.
you knew it wasn't gonna help.
It's evidence, yes. It wasn't like, and then, I mean, she was unleashing on this woman. Like, he really gave up the ball, I feel like, just to protect his kids.
Definitely.
Like,
When I
it
saw
was
this
literally
initial,
that situation.
When
Yeah.
I initially saw the video, I couldn't even point out this woman where the ball landed. She wasn't even close to the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But the man is speaking out now. The dad is speaking out after.
the dad speaking out. Everyone is calling him a wuss. I don't think it's fair. What's the expectation? Like he's gonna clock this woman?
No,
I kind of did think
like-
he was
and
mocking
at
her
that
almost.
point, that's not even a situation where you could like call security because she was like blocking off like access to like society at that point, like for them, like it was crazy.
His kids are on one side of the row, she's on the other. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, this is a sphere where we've seen adults, male or female, act crazy for memorabilia across all of sports.
Oh, yeah.
But this is just and now we got the dad speaking out.
I think he takes the W too for the last point. When he gives the ball, he does a get out of here.
Yeah, he
does like a
The
sassy
get
little flick.
Get out of here was great. Very nice. And again, obviously, this kid got to meet Harrison Bader. Apparently, he's getting an RV and he's
Yeah,
going to the World Series.
Yeah, we're showing the clip right now where an employee brought him kind of a swag bag, and then after the game, he ends up meeting Bader in the tunnel, gets a signed bat.
As we look into the rest of the NFL, let's face it, Bills fans have their eyes on one thing, Don, and it is that Chiefs team.
And what do we got?
I don't know about you, but I'm
feeling
feeling
0-2
for the Chiefs. Let's go.
There we
0-2.
go.
Not an embarrassing loss yesterday, but they were just never able to get out of the gate against the Eagles. Eagles kind of took control early. They were driving late. Kelsey with the bobble into a pick. Chiefs fans and Swifties especially. Think of all those Swifts fans watching, like Don. They've seen Travis Kelsey just make plays their entire existence as NFL fans. And here, he ends up actually dropping the ball literally.
Yeah, so there's that. I mean, Kelsey, just kind of a bad day all around him for him. He drops the ball into a pick that leads to, a score that kind of sealed the deal. Again, him kind of screaming at the sideline. I don't know what about, but it was before that pick happened. And I saw online today. I thought it was AI. It was so unbelievable.
Oh, no.
But apparently it's real. Did you see the Free 4 shirt?
No.
Or he's wearing like a Rashid Rice shirt that's
Free
like
four.
yeah. Let me pull this up. We need to pull this up.
Free four who ran away from the incident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and fled the scene. I mean,
All right,
we're
so we
just
gotta-
defending convicts
Let's
now.
get it. Let's hear.
All right, let's see this, Travis. Guys, I can't. You're gonna show me something in this AI? Is this the punchline here?
I thought this was AI. It is not.
He was
it is
wearing it
not
under
AI.
under his pads.
No,
It was
he
in
must have been
warm-ups.
wearing
It
it
was in-
walking
it was in-
or
it was in
warm-ups,
warm-ups.
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say if he tried to go Stevie
get
with
this.
that,
I mean,
that's
the Chiefs
crazy.
do just seem like a little bit of a mess right now. 0-2. By the way, Chiefs are 0-2 for the first time since 2014.
That was
September 2014.
Who is that? What's his name? Alex Smith goes down.
May have been Alex Smith era, but
All right, so
for
here
September
it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean that's just something. Free four.
Yeah, I don't really know what does Taylor think about that? That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
I don't know.
I don't think her morals necessarily align with
Yeah, I don't think that her morals line with Mr. Kelsey there. And speaking of Taylor, last time the Chiefs were 0-2, September 2014. Top song on the charts at that point?
Bad blood.
Shake It Off, Taylor Swift.
wow.
I
You
was
can't
close.
help but think there's larger things here at Playboys. Don, you're saying we have some art for our inaugural call here on the Crash Out line?
Yeah, this is Fireman Ed, and listen, I heard you were talking some smack on your little pregame show. Listen, boys, I don't know if you want this smoke, but I am a quality Jets fan. Bills still suck. They lost 4 Super Bowls, and yeah, keep my name out of your f***ing mouth. I'll come down to Buffalo myself, and I'll put your fire out, okay? Bring it on.
And before I crash out about Fireman Ed coming after me directly, wouldn't he be coming north to Buffalo from New Jersey, New York City area? So now I'm concerned. I'm concerned we have someone pretending to be Fireman Ed, and they live north of the Western New York area. Gatesy.
Yep.
Sabres Twitter, which we love,
Okay.
Has a tendency to be kind of curmudgeon-y, or kind of like,
Yes.
you know, like
Yes.
like day before the apocalypse-y, like, right? Like,
Yeah.
kind of like as a vibe. What
No, like the
have
sky
you?
is falling.
What's your thermometer on how they've reacted? Like from what you've seen, from the sabermetricses, from the
Yeah.
the NT riders of the world.
Yeah, well, just looking from the responses from, we live tweeted the press conferences today, there were a couple positive, comments from things that Adams and Ruff said, but that was just a drop in the barrel of everything else.
Drop in the barrel.
And yeah, most comments, which you can understand, are just frustrated and upset, which Sabres fans have the right to be after the past 14 years. But I think once we see games, and I think it's going to take, like Adam said, to see fans see this team winning and see them winning in ways that seems sustainable, where they're not winning 7-6 on nights, but they have a lead and they keep it. They talked about playing much more mature this year. So I think if actions come of these words, I think we're going to see that negativity disappear rather quickly.
How is Tom Brady still cheating at the NFL?
Yeah, Don, can you break this
Incredible.
down? Because you told us before the show kind of the logistics.
So first of all, I'm going to pull up the picture. But Tom Brady, he's in the coach's box, and as
On
an
a headset.
owner,
Yes,
on
headset
a
on.
headset. But it looks like he's looking at the Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking over at the Texans playbook, and it's really funny because he's standing up straight, but you see his eyes drifting sideways.
He is this is the funniest thing. When I was watching this clip of him in the box, he's absolutely playing a game. Like he's not working, doing he is, like Don saying, he's playing the game of around him and taking in it's absolutely bonkers. And then Don, isn't the twist of it all? Don't the Raiders play the Texans next week?
They do, yeah.
Like that. So that's what they say. Yeah. So that's it. So it's not like oh, it's just a random team and they don't play for 3 months. They literally play next week, and Tom Brady is looking at your playbook.
Yeah, the fact that no one has realized
This is
prior
insanity.
to that
Fork down in
happening.
kitchen. What do you expect to happen in this situation?
This is a guy that deflated balls.
This is a guy
And you trust him on
This
the
is a guy who
sideline
stole
against
signals.
your opponent.
This is a guy who stole signals.
Next week.
This is a guy who deflated balls. This is a guy who broke cell phones. This is a guy who crypto scammed a bunch of people after he moved to Florida. I mean, bottom line, you just can't trust this guy. Listen, he might have 8 Super Bowl rings, 7 Super rings. I don't care. He's just a cheater.
Do you think
Stop the cheating. End the cheating.
The immediate takeaway, all out, great show. Couple surprises that were really nice as we start to feel
We got a couple drops. We got a couple drops
here.
coming down here.
So we're going to need to monitor this very carefully. But as of right now, I think we're safe. Let's just play it by ear, though. It's getting sketchy out here as the drops start to come down. I do see very gray clouds over there, I will say. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We might,
Abort. We got to abort,
All right,
folks.
All right, folks. It is starting to
Good
come down.
Good day now.
Have a good rest.
But we are joined by a very, very, very special guest, Abigail Lee. Make some noise. Let's go. This is a jet-setting individual who we've managed to lock down in Hamburg for live show. This is a big hit. Abigail, how are we doing today? How are you feeling midweek? And we're almost through September here. Mercury, they're talking about, is in retrograde.
I really don't know what that is. Yeah, the world just goes up in flames for a couple days. Really excited to be here. This is so fun. I'm ready for this next week. I'm ready for the game on Sunday already. I just work your butt off during the week and then enjoy it on the weekend.
We kind of joke about it as Buffalonians, then the Bills take over our lives. But it really is the case, right? You get to the Monday and Tuesdays of it all slick, and it's get Sunday here already.
Yeah, indeed. Speaking of working your butt off during the week, I mean, we've seen you last night. What? You were at the casino with Bill's wives and girlfriends. Tell us a little bit about what was going on there.
Yeah, it was actually a super fun event. So they asked me a couple weeks ago to do like a pop-up sweatshirt bar for some of the wives and girlfriends, and so much fun. Brought a bunch of patches, got the names and numbers, put them on the back, pressed them right in front of the girls. They got to put the patches all over. It was great. It was so much fun. It was my first time getting asked to do an event like that, and I've never done a sweatshirt pop-up bar. Loved it. Girls loved it. Awesome. The girls are just, they're so great. I don't know how the other like wags are at the other teams. Bill's girls and wives, awesome. Just great. Yeah.
It's kind of part of the culture, right? And obviously, speaking part of the culture, you know, when we first met Abigail, I was like, you know, one of the most impressive things about you, your brand to me, is that it's not like based in like, oh, you know, West, like 716, Buffalo. It's just bleached by Abigail when you started. Now it's by Abigail. Talk to me about that transformation, how crazy that's all been. Like Slick said, you're rubbing elbows with the wives and girlfriends.
Yeah. So it was bleached by Abigail Lee before. I was bleaching and tie-dyeing every single piece by hand. And then this last year, I was like, we got to make it bigger and better. Doing so many more things, no more bleach, no more tie-dye, just evolving. You know, that's what you got to do in today's day and age. And now that's what we are, by Abigail Lee. Trying to think of a name that was, you know, could be good for an NFL license one day.
Hey,
you know?
let's face it, those partnerships are going out there, so no blame on you.
All right, let's see who's on the line.
Oh, look who it is.
Recurring guest.
I'm not happy, boys. Let's make it quick.
Oh, geez. All right,
no.
Coach Lindy Ruff is here in the Trainwreck Today studio. I guess first things first, Coach, what happened to your fedora?
Listen, fedoras when I have swagger, when I think this team is playing confidently. What you saw last night, nobody can have confidence in that. So, listen, I might look a little grizzled, but these players are about to get the bear in practice.
Oh, my. Don, question for Coach. Seems to be a little grumpy.
Yeah, Coach, I mean, you got outshot by, you know, I don't
A million.
know.
By about a million last night.
Yeah, we stopped counting.
Yeah.
How are we going to address that? Is it in practice? Is it just effort? What do we think about that?
Well, listen, these guys got to do a better job skating hard. They got to do a better job getting pucks down low. It starts with the process of getting the pucks deep. Deeper you can have the puck on the other side, and the offensive side of the ice, farther you are from getting shots on your net. So it's all part of the process. The part of the process that I'm upset with is I was holding a press conference this morning, and all of a sudden the Buffalo Bills go live with Sean McDermott. I mean, talk about, you know, cutting into your own ratings. Can't we stagger that a little bit? I had a couple of messages I wanted to get out to the public. All of a sudden, you know, old wrestling Sean's over there live from One Bills Drive talking about some exciting stuff. So I wasn't too happy about that part of the process, but I think we're going to be happy about our process come October 9th.
Well, you know, Coach, even when you weren't in Buffalo, you talked about how much you love the Bills. So be honest, were you so upset, not because it was stealing your limelight, but you wanted to be watching?
Exactly. Listen, it was twofold. I want to hear what Sean has to say. I want to hear how many times he talks about clapping. I want to hear how he wants to talk about community process. I need to soak that up. Because like you said, listen, we got outshot by a million last night. But I'm a guy who's used to when we get outshot by a million, we still find a way to dominate on the scoreboard and win. So I don't know whether it's, you know, this new moxie of this team or the people in between the pipes. But we got to figure out a way to start getting it done for the fans.
How much does preseason actually mean to you, Coach?
Oh, it means everything, especially when you haven't proven anything like these guys have. So I've proven that I can win. These guys need to prove that they can be up to snuff and kind of match my intensity.
Fair enough. You mentioned... Sorry, go ahead, Don.
I just want to put, Coach, it's just preseason.
Yeah, seriously.
It's just preseason. I think you need to relax.
I mean,
well, when you play like we have, you need to take advantage of any season you can get.
Speaking of taking advantage of any season you can get, this past golf season.
Yeah, my game was shit.
I know you frequent the Buffalo courses. You're a member of one of the local country clubs. How was your golf season? What's your handicap looking like these days?
Yeah, I'm a big Bob O'Links guy. A lot of people don't know that. I like to get out there at 6:22 a.m. every day. 22, you know, for my playing days. Yeah, I like to see if I can shoot 22 or below on that front nine. So, you know, par 3, see if I can stay under the 27. If you can get a 22, let's go. That's what Lindy's all about, baby. Let's go. We're rolling the dice this year.
I think Coach is so hot, somebody better check his wallet next time he's going to the golf.
Yeah, he's
don't need to check my wallet, boys. It's straight cash, homie. All right, Lindy Ruff out, back to practice, back to
Thanks for the
playing.
time.
Thank you, Coach. Yeah, appreciate it.
That was great.
All right, who else we got on the line here?
Oh, the Cookie Monster himself. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
How we feeling, Keon?
What up, boys? Feeling great. Looking to improve. One day closer to game day. I'm ready.
Keon, people are saying you can't get separation from DBs, but Bills fans are concerned about your separation from Hard Knocks. Were you upset to be kind of left off the docket there?
Nah, there's no separation to be concerned about. You know, everyone making a big deal last year. My yellow coat, my cookies. I'm just here to play football. I told Hard Knocks as soon as they got to St. John Fisher to fuck right off. I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm just focused on getting better. I'm just focused on getting better at football, improving my separation on the field, and seeing what I can do to help this team win.
All right, Keon, we like that. We like that. Now, you know, first week, monster game. Last 2 weeks, you know, not much. But, you know, not much from your QB either. Are you feeling like he's hurting your fantasy stock a little bit? There's some unhappy owners out there with you, too.
Nah, Josh ain't even my fantasy QB. That's my dog for real. He don't need to be on my fantasy team for him to know I give him props every day. And I don't need to go and kill it on the field. You know, everybody eats. That's what they say here in Buffalo. Whether I'm eating cookies or not, everybody else eating on the field. And Josh don't gotta do everything to win games. He spreads the love. He does what he has to do to win football games. And I'm the only player on the Bills that I drafted from my own fantasy team. So all I care is about my production when it comes to that. But hey, if I don't score, so long as my boys do.
I like you staying focused, Keon. It's year 2. You got to continue to get better. What are your goals as you continue to develop here in your sophomore season?
Goal is to win, week by week. I'm focused on Sunday, focused on beating the Saints. The Saints ain't coming marching in as long as Keon on the field.
All right, thank you, Keon. All right, back to the practice
Keon.
field, sir.
Thanks, Keon.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh, my God, I can't believe this. We got him. All right, Josh
Whoa.
Allen, thank you very much for
This is
joining.
massive.
Welcome to FaceTime. Hope everything's going well between your midweek prep for the Saints.
Yeah, everything's going well, you know, just taking it slow, taking it easy, doing the little things in practice, making sure, you know, my nose is healing up, and, yeah, just not pushing myself too hard. It's a long season, so can't burn out early.
Josh, was the team worried behind the scenes that the nose situation could impair you from some Hollywood roles or opportunities next offseason?
Well, you know, I know this might be a faux pas, but I'm not really worried. With the tech they got in Hollywood, I was thinking this might be a good excuse to get a little work done if needed. So, you know, if that happens, we'll see how it heals. But, you know, we got some friends that have some great people that can help with a new nose if I need it.
Yeah, Josh, speaking of Hollywood, obviously you wore the visor last week. Hope that was all well and good. Could that maybe inspire a look on the red carpet with Haley in the future? Maybe a golf visor as part of the outfit?
Oh, man, I know the fans love that visor. I wore it in college. I hate that thing. I'm trying to talk as much smack as possible, and it's just echoing back at me. They hear it muffled. I need these opponents to hear the crap I got to talk after I run right through them. So get rid of that visor. I'm wearing that golf visor wherever I want. You know, the swing's improving, so I'm proud. I just need a sponsor.
Speaking of sponsors, are your fantasy owners, they might be looking for some sponsorship because they're not feeling it from your points production these last couple weeks. What would you say to them? The team's 3-0, but their fantasy team might not be.
You know, I feel that. My goal is to win every game. We've been doing that. But I get it. You know, fantasy, we got some disgruntled owners. I'm sure I was first pick for a lot of guys. All I'm going to say is I'm coming. I'm coming. I am coming.
Enough said,
That's
Josh.
a mic
Enough
drop.
said, Joshua
Yeah, that's a mic
Patrick.
drop.
Thank you
All
for
right,
joining
thanks
us.
for
Thank you for
joining,
the
man.
time there.
Some sunshine and a dub over the Saints.
And
So-
speaking of Raised by the Ralph,
Yes.
should we show this?
Yeah, let's do
This
it.
Yeah.
tweet?
Well, let's go into the Bills Mafia,
Okay.
tweets we got from the game yesterday because a lot of people were upset by it. Don, I'd say save that one for last if we can. Yeah, Slick is never upset about Tom Brady cheating. We know that for
I'm
a
about to
fact.
throw this into the back room if you
Why'd
know
you
what
throw
I
it
mean.
to me? I threw it to you 18 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
All right,
I wasn't even looking.
Is this coming up on the screen?
Yeah, which tweet we want
Let's
to
look
start
at
with?
the
Hit you with
negative
that.
Bills ones first, because there were a
Okay.
lot of people who were frustrated during the
Start
game.
with
a lot of things
start
were
with
said.
this one.
Football friends, is Joe Brady bad because he sees bad? I get it. Like, I mean, and this is Anthony. You know,
What
he's
is he talking
asking,
about?
But he's asking. You know, he's saying football friends. He's reaching out for intel. I mean, I don't know. I think that Josh Allen just gets really put on a pedestal to where it gets forgotten that it's like not easy to just score 30 points every game.
I want to give it to this guy
But we
real
did
quick.
score 30 points this game.
Yeah, we did.
I'm saying we did.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not easy.
So
right?
Italian Christmas, Darlene.
Right.
I appreciate your inquiry, and I appreciate the fact that you have a palm tree in the username. That's pretty cool. Joe Brady brought the palm trees to Buffalo, though. Thank you very much. So put some respect on Joe Brady's name. I get so fired up every Victory Monday when I see Coach Joe tweet the 1-0.
Yeah, that's all
me-
that Coach Joe cares about. It seems like all you care about is defending this coaching staff. So, Don, I don't think he's going to be happy with some of these next tweets.
No. So we got this one too.
Now, this is our guy Rico. Love Rico over
Yeah.
at Buff Fanatics. He was at game day for the Miami
Rico
game.
BF, shout
Bills
out.
did have 10 days. This was kind of what irked people the most. Extended prep before the game, and the Saints just got blown out by the Seahawks. They allowed 38.5 against Seattle. So that's why, I mean, like, I think this is fair to say the performance yesterday was underwhelming, but I think that's just the new reality where the Bills can find a way to win by 12 points, and it can be underwhelming. Is that fair?
It's absolutely fair. And is it fair not to say that the Saints probably played a better game than they did against Seattle? You can't just
Little
go
bit better,
from getting
little bit better.
shut out.
Yeah,
to-
they were practicing all week with a purpose.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go from getting shut out to then not wanting to have some motivation going into the next one, especially against the Super Bowl favorites. So yeah, was it underwhelming? For sure, but the Saints went in there trying to prove something. You don't just get shut out and then go and like take a beating the next week if voluntarily.
Yeah, I think sometimes people think like, you get blown out one game that the team's going to go and lie down.
Yeah,
lie
that
down
just
and
they're
die the
pissed
next
grown
week.
professionals.
Like it's just not going to happen. But to his credit, yeah, if you look at the score sheet, you see we won by 12. You're like, oh, they almost covered the spread. Might have been a backdoor. But if you watch the game,
It was never that
it
close.
was
No, 0.0% chance of covering.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. And well, I mean, even into the fourth quarter, it was like we said, some key plays made by Josh go the other way and
Roughing the punter.
the roughing the punter.
Oh, that was huge.
Again,
Also, is
yeah.
his leg broken?
No, he said he was fine after the game.
No, he walked off.
But
Oh, yeah,
someone
that's
who
right.
wasn't fine with this performance today was Rockpile Report. Our friends over there were throwing a fit. Here's a hot take. The Bills might just have the worst coaching staff in totality in the AFC East, Slick.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
The Tennessee Titans exist.
The Jacksonville. Yes.
Well, they're saying
No. I was
hold
gonna
on.
say no.
They're saying AFC East.
Yeah, AFC East. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say the New Jersey Jets
okay,
also
fair.
exist.
Yes.
So this tweet seems very reachy.
I did miss the AFC. I
especially-
did miss the AFC East part.
I feel like they're
we're saying
reaching.
right now McDaniel is
this
a
ra-
better staff.
If Rockpile sees this, I want to know: is this rage bait? Is this genuinely
No,
rage
no,
bait?
no. This is how they felt for sure.
Here's what it is. Looking at the time, I think, and we've preached it before.
Oh, yeah, game
Don't
was
crash
not over.
out online. Crash out on our line. Emotions run high during the game. Sometimes we get a little reactive, but yeah, you don't always want to jump to these very large, dramatic conclusions. But you can on our line and remain anonymous. So
716-226-6263. You know that, folks. All right, but a lot of banging tweets here, but let's get to a tweet that was about banging.
Yeah, was it ever?
So we censored it.
As
We
you can
censored it
see,
'cause-
folks.
By the way, this is a debate in the pre-show, how much on this we should censor, and I think that's a fair discussion because it's like it's out there in the public forum.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be like, we're the, like, go look at this account. Like, if you want to go search it out, you want to go find a tweet, that's fine. But someone tweeting about banging in the Ralph is pretty
I
funny.
will say, if you're Bills Mafia and frequently on Twitter, X, you could probably take a pretty good guess at who tweeted this. Name is blurred out. The first word is blurred out as well. Basically implies that intercourse was had in the Ralph yesterday
Full 60 minutes.
before it gets demolished forever.
Yeah. Check mark.
How believable is this, Don?
You said you called this a bluff.
I'm a skeptic. I'm a skeptic of this. I think this is OnlyFans bait, judging by the profile picture and everything. I think this is engagement bait. But I'd like to think it's true if you're into that and you have some voyeuristic tendencies, and you get off on potentially being caught and kicked out of the stadium and all that. And when the moment strikes, go for it. I am gonna say though, if it is bait,
Uh-oh.
These numbers are underwhelming on this tweet.
I agree.
195, 35 comments, and
I'm
all the
okay with
35
it. I'm okay with it.
16,000
Niche
views
audience,
isn't
niche
bad.
audience.
And the 35 comments are not from winners of the Bills Mafia community.
I mean, I like it. I like it. Listen,
16,000 views.
I like feedback one way or the other.
16,000 is pretty good. I will say, too, I feel like the only place feasible to pull that off.
If someone told you had to bang in the stadium next game, where would you go?
I need a suite ticket because, like, they got the private bathrooms. The men's bathroom.
The bathroom
at the
tends
Ralph
to be, yeah, it's
not a spot you want to
not
bang.
anything good.
So I can't imagine it happening there. Like you see it. It's just
Having any bare skin out in the bathroom at a Ralph.
even within
the bathroom
5
is
feet of
crazy.
the bucket.
I'm
And then the ladies' bathroom, I can't imagine they would appreciate some dude just waltzing up into theirs to use the handicap stall real quick.
I'm going to take a bold prediction or assessment of how I think this happened, because we've seen videos like this before at baseball
Oh, are
games.
you going like under the? It was too
I
hot
think
for
It
like
was
a
a packed
blanket.
house
I think
yesterday.
it was
Don.
300s. She's wearing a skirt on the lap, very subtle, but people around knows what's going on.
You can't
Yeah.
tell. You
I
can't
don't
tell
even
me.
think
You
they
can't
go to
tell
a
me that was
private area.
stimulating.
I just don't. I think it's possible,
That's
but
that's
like,
not how I would do it. That's
I'm
how I think
gonna
it happens.
choose to believe. I'm gonna choose to believe, but I don't know how it's possible.
He's
Well,
a-
it's possible,
he's a-
but
that's
they-
what
so,
say.
like, they
He's a
would've gotten the boot.
believer.
Yeah.
someone would have stopped that.
All right. This weekend was a movie.
Oh man, it was absolute domination over at the Wings meeting place. Yeah, players showing up, Hall of Famers, fans out in the parking lot tailgating since Friday night. Undefeated at the tailgate, undefeated with TSC Buffalo and their awesome memorabilia signings. Saturday we had Fred Jackson, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas.
Who are you better friends with now? Terrell Bernard
Oh gosh, put me on the hot seat.
or Paul the agent?
Oof. I gotta go with my boy TB. Me and Paul only just met. Paul, I
Paul
love
did
you.
roll through
and
game
he
day.
did come through the game day tailgate. So shout out the agent Paul, doing great things, managing Keon Coleman and Tyrell Shavers, letting the people know which jersey to buy before he even changed the number. That's an agent of the people for sure.
Yeah, Friday was it was like a club in there.
Yeah.
With
Oh, by the
dudes.
way,
Things
Agent
got-
Paul probably has a history of DJing in some capacity, I reckon.
Yeah, he pulled up. Keon got up to sign. And he's like, "This is his playlist," and we started playing him. Keon was bopping. His whole team was grooving. Got a little too rowdy because we show up Saturday and they took the aux from us. So they took control of the
what's up with
tunes.
that?
I got banned. It might have gotten a little too loud in there. I don't know.
What police officer song did he play for the security guards?
Get
Get Back by Ludacris?
Get Back.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
that was very
requested
funny.
that, yeah.
It was very funny. They were all laughing.
I mean, that was not what I had coming out of that guy for a request, but I'll take it. It was
No, it was
awesome.
a great time with TSC. A lot of happy fans. You had Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Greg Rousseau, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman. It just sucks. It ended with a loss. The weekend was a movie with a terrible ending. So I wanted to get in your brain for that because, like you were talking in the picture, your father, before you're a massive Bills fan. It all leads up to this Sunday night. You're just, minding your own business there as the Bills are trying to take care of the Patriots. Ball comes flying in at you. Because there's so many ways to look at this. There's so much internet judgment and everything. I want to know, what was your 10 seconds leading up to that and your 5 seconds as it happened? What was going through your brain as that all kind of transpired?
So 10 seconds leading up to that was, all right, here comes Allen. He's rolling out to his right again. And in the past, players have caught in touchdown passes right, in that corner. We're in section 106, row 1, and it's just an attractive corner for some reason as far as attention goes, player attention. And I'm like, okay, here he comes. And typically the other fans in that section know to kind of get ready in case there's any action. And so, he comes rolling out to the right and then just fires that bullet. And meanwhile, I've got, some cowbells in my hand because when the defense is working, we try to be as loud as possible.
Okay, you're a cowbell guy. Huh? That's how you're making your extra noise?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a helmet on the seat
Gotcha.
guy,
I
like from
respect
extra
that.
noise.
You got to
More
respect
cowbell.
going out of the way
More.
to get some extra noise in
Yeah,
there. Though.
listen, he's doing everything
Yeah.
he can, BK, to make some extra noise, be that much more of a
Have to.
12th man.
You have to. And so it's flying at my face, and obviously I make the catch, and with the cowbell in my hand and the towel in my other hand, And 5 seconds after the catch it's just kind of automatically ingrained in my head that if I ever have an opportunity to get my hands on another game ball, it's peace, see you later. You know, my wife and I had this agreement for years now that if we ever do, you know, I'll meet you at the car because I'm out of here. I've had to give them back in the past and not ever.
So that you've gotten your hands on some game balls.
Yes,
before.
sir. Yes, sir. And we were told that, you know, we'll swap it out for you, or we need it back, we'll give you another one. None of which in those instances came to fruition. So, you know, like I said, immediately my first thought was, I gotta, you know, I'm going to the car. And I said to my wife, who was standing next to me.
So is this the
Tara,
whisper part here?
Well, she honestly, I'm going to tell you, it's like, I don't know. I don't recall if she even said anything to me at that point. I know I said to her, I'll meet you at the car. And big shout out to my wife.
I was gonna say shout out Mrs. Kemp, shout out to 4 kids. We got a family behind this celebration.
Sure.
We got, I'm not calling him a Peter Griffin, but he's a family guy.
Not only your wife, too, your unofficial agent this week.
Unofficial, yes.
No social media. This guy, the wife's been doing the rounds for him.
I love that. Okay, so we're getting you're right next to your wife, whatever. Okay, so take me from there.
Yeah. So I said, I'll meet you at the car. You know, I got the ball, had the ball.
You tucked and run.
Had to contain it, you know, because I had the cowbells 2 in one hand and then the towel the other. Contained it, and I didn't put it up my shirt at that point up the stairs. I just kind of had it in my left hand in front of me. Made my way up the stairs and was, you know, thinking I got to get out of here, you know, before they try to take this ball away.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think the thing that everyone was impressed with, I'm not saying the whole way up, that initial burst up.
You were chugging.
And that's an interesting note. You had the cowbell and the towel. So you didn't get to get pumping with the arms or anything. You were kind of doing more of like a little bit of this, right?
Correct.
So that was all leg select. This guy was just powering up those steps.
Yeah, 2 hands on ball, cowbell, and towel, power run offense up those stairs.
Did I hear you correctly that so you've gotten a ball before and they said, give it back and we'll give you another one, and then they just stiffed you and gave you nothing?
Yes, sir.
That's wild.
So that's happened like how many times?
That's wild.
So that's happened once before.
And who was it with, Alan?
So that one was a warm-up session halftime during the punt practice, punt warm-up, and the ball bounced, you know, on the field and literally landed right in our laps.
Now, I'm a dummy. Is that technically a K ball? That's not a K ball because that's punting, right? The K ball is only for the kicking on the kickoff and the field goals.
You know what? I have to. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not certain.
No, but right away, one of the guys in the hoodies who was warming up came over and grabbed it from you.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and you know, to that end, we do have another game ball. There was an instance during a winter game.
A third ball.
There is a third ball.
There is a third ball, folks.
Oh wow.
You know.
So
all clarity here. Yeah. So during a Miami game, it was in the winter. It was a playoff game. My wife happened to grab a ball. Allen threw a pass to Gabe Davis. It went incomplete, bounced and landed in my wife's hands. We put it down. And the guy came over. Hey, where's the ball? I need the ball back. And everybody said, you know, what ball? What are you talking about?
Oh, that's a sector. You got a good section on your hands.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Kind of a reverse I'm Spartacus situation.
Was this the Skylar Thompson game?
This
it had to be.
It had to be, right?
Yeah. About 4 years ago.
Third string. They had the third stringer in.
Yeah. Yes.
No, that's amazing.
Wow. So the section went to bat for you there.
It's like the saying is, it's one family, right? So it's all one family. So they had our back. And the staff member came over and said, you know, where's the ball? I need the ball. And the young woman there said, you know, I need the ball, please. I need the ball back. I will give you another one at halftime, I promise. So we gave it back. She did stick true to her word. We had that ball. So
sticking true to your word. Let's go.
Big up.
Clap it up for it. Not recognized enough in this day and age.
For sure. So that was instance number 1. So my thought process was, okay, let's trust them, right?
Yeah.
We were followed
so
through.
Then you got bit the second time.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. So now we're at the third time. You're running up. Now, this is the funny thing. First off, amazing burst at the beginning of the stairs. Then there's kind of that funny moment at the top with that security guard at the top where they kind of look at you, and you can even see on the video, like they're like, wait, like what's this bloke doing?
Yeah,
and then they're like, I'll focus on the game. amidst all of the Tirico madness. So what was going on there at the top of the steps?
At the top of the steps in my mind was just like, all right, how do I conceal this ball? What do I do with this ball so I don't draw more attention to me? Not even
Perfect
the
thought.
slightest
Really
inkling
good
that
thought.
the camera has been on me, and Mike Tirico was, announcing me all the way up the stairs.
Oh, brother, you were on national TV.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I learned that after the fact.
Yeah.
And so I tucked it under the shirt, did the old shirt tuck, and I looked like a pregnant man, or that I ate too many brats.
That's okay.
Oh,
No
that
problem at a tailgate.
It happens to the best of us.
And I'm not hating. I respect everybody. And so it was just really, not inconspicuous. So I popped it out from under the shirt. I had my towel with me, like I said. I had the cowbells in my right hand, draped it in my left hand, the towel over top, did the old James Cook hold, cowbells in the right. And as I was walking and kind of jogging, the cowbells were jingling, which would draw the attention from any passersby.
Damn it.
Oh,
Damn it.
The cowbell
Damn it.
came back to bite him.
Well, wait, no, it's a good thing. So the cowbells drew the attention. They looked at the cowbells and paid no mind to what was under the towel in my left hand. So made my way through the concourse.
Little Trojan horse action.
Yeah.
You got it. Got up, headed towards the gate to try to decide, really make the final decision. Do I head back or do I leave with this ball? So.
Okay, so then. So clearly it looks like LeBron didn't have the only important decision of the week, Slack. Brian, what do we got?
So I was, contemplating, what do I do with this ball? Obviously, they wanted it back from the other past instances that I had a ball in my hands. And I did make a promise to myself and to my wife and to my buddy at that point.
Family guy.
Yeah, at that point that he had the next ball. The next ball that I got is going to him. And so I'm a guy that sticks true to my word. But at the same sense, I'm a father. I try to live my life morally. I don't want to do anything, negative to impact them or impact my family or myself for that matter. You want to set the best example for the younger generation. And so I'm like, geez, I was really torn. Do I stash this, right? Do I take it back?
And
what
at
do
this
I
point,
do?
like if I was you, like 'cause now I want to put myself in your
Of
shoes.
course,
Like I'm a
naturally.
season ticket holder. Like you have seasons, you go to a lot of the games. Sorry for something, but it's like, could they ban my season tickets? Like, could they ban me from coming back to an NFL game, or especially one at in Orchard Park? Well, you would never want that. So I think,
Especially on
I
the
think in a
brink of
lot
the
of
new
people's heads, they're
stadium,
like,
too.
you've got the ball and you're in the clear. You were in the clear. You had no cops behind you. The getaway was done, right? But clearly, it's like you're looking at the big picture.
It's a moral dilemma.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And so, there was no security chasing me. I was not being pursued by any means. Like it was legit normal guy going to get a beer or going to the restroom or whatever. I was kind of just hanging out in the open air areas of the stadium near the gate and trying to decide what, really what course of action do I take? Because I love the Bills. They're, they're the lifeblood.
Life.
Right. It's life, baby.
Bills are life.
It's life, baby. So, I couldn't not be in a position. I couldn't put myself in a position where I couldn't see them again. Right. So, phone rings at that point, and which is crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah,
They already
as a season ticket holder, the reception is crappy.
100%.
Yeah.
Nothing's operating.
So
in
you
the
are a
stadium.
season ticket holder for the record.
So for the record, I am not a season ticket holder. However, I do purchase my boys' season
Yeah,
tickets.
it was a split. I think I read that in the article. So
Yeah,
that's
Just want to get clear the air.
Yes, sir.
because the one thing I know is you're constantly in that area, but yeah, you don't.
Yes, sir.
Is this the guy that's receiving the ball?
He is.
Oh, then
Yes.
that changes
Okay.
everything.
Yeah.
So phone's ringing.
and he's not ever had. Sorry, he's
No, sorry,
not
go.
ever had a game ball since '99. He's had these seats.
Yes.
And has yet to get a game
And
ball.
when you got that first one, you were in the same seats?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Changes everything with
Yeah.
that. Okay. So go on with the phone call.
Sorry. So
No, you're fine.
You're
You're
going
fine.
to take us on this journey.
No,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need to
yeah.
ask questions.
Yeah, no, right on. Absolutely. So I get the phone call, I answer it, and it's my wife, Tara. Shout out Tara.
Shout out to her.
And so she's like, hey, you got to bring that ball back. And I'm like, what? Are you crazy?
What ball?
Knowing full well, we've discussed
Yes,
this.
yeah,
over
like
the
you-
course
I
of
just
a
told you I'll
season.
see you
So
in the car.
clearly in your brain, there's a Bills official, essentially a Buffalo football official, essentially standing right next to her, probably at that
Something's
point.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, are you crazy? You know the deal here. I said, meet you at the car. And so I'm like, are you serious? And she said, yes. You need to bring that back. And I'm like, I don't know. Should I? And she's like, yes, they have another ball for you here. There's 3 sheriff's deputies down here now. They have another ball.
That's low even by your standards.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Well, okay.
No. Allegedly.
Okay, that's important.
Yeah, there you go.
Keyword.
Keyword.
And so I'm like, I don't know. What do you think? Should I really do it? Should I trust it? Again, having been burned the last time, I've been told that.
And this has to be a tough situation because, like I said, like the troopers of the Bills guys are there, so she probably wants to help facilitate the situation. But you want to just have an honest conversation about your past game ball history and what's happened here. You're trying to figure that out in that moment.
100%.
I want to know too. Did your wife or anyone realize at this point that you were caught in 4K on TV?
None.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Because if I got a call like, "Hey, we're watching at home. We just saw you sprint."
It would be like,
I'd be like, the jig is up.
You got when you get caught on
hands.
video doing something. So it's like, you get caught. It's a little different. You had to think you were kind of in the clear, like you were. There was no boundaries at that point.
100%, absolutely. And so she said, no, you need to bring the ball back. They have another ball that they're going to give you. I'm literally looking at it right here, but they won't give it to me until you come back.
Classic hostage swap situation.
Yeah.
Classic. So, I was like, okay, I'll be back. I'm coming back to the seat. And so made my way back to the seat.
Did you get a round of applause when you came back?
No, sir. No. Because honestly, I was really inconspicuous, still with it under the towel at that point. And
oh my God, he didn't want to give up. Still, he's got the prisoner.
He just worked so hard for that baby.
I know. I don't blame him. I don't blame you.
I'll tell you. And so, as I'm walking down the aisle, there's one of the deputies staring up the aisle at me with, a not so happy
dagger
oh man,
on his face with the ball in hand. And so, I'm nonchalantly walking down, still following the gameplay because obviously play is, ensuing on the field. Not trying to walk when the play is going on, trying to be, a responsible fan, not get in anybody else's way, and then make my way down to, our row 1 there. And make the swap. No words were exchanged with that specific deputy during the swap. And I received this ball that I'm holding here. So this is the
air horns.
So Alan got the ball back, and I know that QBs are particular. The way that they rough balls.
They want them doctored up exactly how they want them.
So I want our QB1, the best quarterback in the league, to have every chance to be as productive as possible. And if I can play some tiny role in that, that's makes my day.
I'll give extra claps for that.
There's just so much more into it than the binary person online sees it. It's a binary decision making, not the binary person. Okay, so once you saw the clip of Sirico, what'd you think of that play? By the way, pretty good on you. Made you look pretty good.
I mean, I was dying laughing. I couldn't believe it. Watching myself initially in disbelief, going, oh my God, what am I doing? You know what I mean? I had no idea the camera was on me. Just, that initial thought of, I got to get out. Got to get out of here.
I mean, it was great technique. I saw it was the double step method.
The double step was insane. You could have so easily not gotten it, and not a full out slip, but everyone's half stuttered when you do the double step. I was like, oh my God, this guy
I know me after a tailgate, I'm not running anywhere
except the bathroom.
The way I partake. So
absolutely. Well, in that particular tailgate, I didn't go as hard as I had the previous game, the previous home game. So just one beer at the game, so I had all my faculties and was able to juke and jive and kind of keep it concealed going up. And what I kind of thought was, you can't even really, couldn't see the ball in that shot with Tirico, announcing me going up the stairs. You couldn't even see that I actually had the ball at that point still.
Right.
So
have any words been exchanged since this handoff?
As far as officials? Yeah. So I went back to the seat, right? We exchanged the ball. Gameplay is resumed. And after being at the games in those seats for 4 years, you form a rapport, a relationship with the event security guards.
Yeah,
know them by first name.
Great people.
Great
Shout
people.
out Wayne. Shout out Wayne in our section.
Absolutely. Shout out Wayne. Shout out to the men and women that protect us, watch over us. Same to the Erie County Sheriff's deputies that are there protecting us as well, who we know by name and are very familiar with. Super great guys. And so, you know, and that was another thing, like you said, you don't want to get banned. You don't want to like burn any bridges, right?
Like, because people are like, well, you got the ball and you got away. No, that they would find out who you were eventually.
100%.
Go right
and
to that
again,
seat.
I think there's a difference if this was your first Bills game in 4 years and you just happen to be sitting in the seats and you bought them online through Ticketmaster at the last second. Maybe like, you know, they don't exactly know all the details, although Ticketmaster is a Bills partner, so I'm sure they can find that out.
Yeah.
But there's all kinds of ways they can find out, and there can be circumstances that are much worse than like, I mean, I saw some people saying like, what, it could be worth like $1,000 or something, like, you know, like 1,000, like 1,500. The idea is that you got to have an experience that was unique to anyone. I think any Bills fan would love to be like part of the storyline of the game, and that was really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So later on, to get back to your point, Slick, I apologize, I digress.
It's okay.
All good.
So I did, you know, say, hey, I'm not trying to muddy the waters. I'm not trying to make a hassle for, you know, you guys. And I was talking to the deputy who handed me the ball, did the exchange, as well as the sheriff's deputy who always kind of stands in that section and watches over us, who's an awesome guy, great guy, you know, as well as the event security too, that we know, and said, you know, basically said, you know, I'm not trying to be, you know, an a-hole here. I may get called that from time to time, sure, but, you know, I'm not trying to make things rough. I'm not trying to make a difficult situation, and, you know, exchange the ball, gave it back. So
Awesome. Yeah. Wow. That's very credible of you. Thank you.
well,
Very,
you know,
very.
No, amazing. I mean, seriously. All right, now going full circle on this, did you have any favorite memorabilia growing up? And now, like, you're like thinking about this experience, you're like, wow, it's kind of full circle.
Yeah, absolutely. Growing up, favorite memorabilia was not Bills growing up. When LaFontaine was supposed to come to the LaFontaine, baby.
Yeah.
Rest
That's
in peace,
awesome.
Jenneret.
Seriously, no,
Yeah.
rest in peace to a legend. You think of all the
Yes.
memories that he made that much more special. Seriously, and obviously Pat LaFontaine, right there in the early '90s, mid '90s,
Yes.
there was right at the core of it. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes. We waited at the Galleria Mall after the Galleria Mall recently opened. LaFontaine didn't show up, but McGillney and Turgeon were there. And I had a signed puck that McGillney signed in a case, a little plastic case, which I still have to this day. He signed it in a gold Sharpie. Still in the original case. The mini sticks, remember the wooden mini sticks?
Oh, yeah.
I signed a couple of those, and then I had a glossy from Turgeon that he signed. The glossy, I don't know whatever happened to that, but I still have the puck. Definitely, as a kid, my favorite Buffalo sports memorabilia growing
That
up.
sports memorabilia when you're a kid is everything.
Yeah.
It seems larger than life for sure.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think this is going to be larger than life, but we didn't want you to leave Trainwreck today empty-handed. What we have for you is a commercial used Khalil Shakir caught and thrown football. We want you to leave here today with some
Get
game
out. Come on.
memorabilia
Wow.
courtesy of Trainwreck today.
Wow.
Huge thank you to our Brooklyn
Thank you.
team and Herta Buffalo team.
Awesome.
Listen,
Thank
BK,
you.
I know you're a
Thank
big
you.
Bills fan. Listen,
sir.
we're gonna take that even further and appreciate you taking it to the next level by giving the ball back and being a good fan.
Just so you know,
appreciate
him and
that.
Khalil probably completed what?
We went
10
20
straight?
to 20. We went 20 to 20.
straight passes
Josh
with
and Khalil have never been on the same page that Khalil and I were
No
on that
way.
day.
No
So,
way.
Yeah, he'll tell you himself.
That's the Picasso's one?
Yes, Picasso's
Get
commercial.
out.
Yeah.
Shout out Picasso's. Awesome pizza.
Indeed. Yeah.
absolutely, best sheet pizza in the
Yeah.
game. Well, speaking of the best, thank you for coming in and spending some time with us, BK, today. Appreciate the family guy. He's not on social, so you can't track him, but let's track the Bills this year and let's get a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Awesome. Go Bills,
Indeed.
baby.
Go Bills. Thank you,
Awesome.
BK.
Thank you,
Thanks for
BK.
joining us, brother.
All right, appreciate you. Giants. Dable and Co. I'll eat the salsa.
Phew.
Yeah.
Phew. It says Brian Dable.
Definitely off the hot seat. I mean, and you can tell he's off the hot seat because every time Jackson Dart comes over, he's like, man, like, I love you so much. Like, he knows this guy basically got him off the hot seat. I think it's just as much an indictment that he was playing like lethargic, flaccid Russ over this Jackson. Like, Jackson Dart looks like a player out there.
He does.
He looks like he has an X factor every time he puts his hands on the
got
ball.
charisma. too.
And for Giants fans, listen, I mean, a lot of them were kind of thinking like, oh, in the draft, here we go again, right? Like we drafted Daniel Jones, and although he's doing great now, they were kind of like, what do you think in not drafting Shadur Sanders? What? Jackson Dart? Everyone kind of thought that was like, whoa, this is weird.
It
that they're
was,
skipping
yeah.
over Sanders. It's looking pretty good. looking pretty good with Jackson Dart. Now, I do have to say, I feel like Daboll's playing the short game because Jackson Dart's going to have a real short career if he keeps playing. He's been in the blue tent both games.
He loves the blue tent.
Yeah.
The media hype train behind the Giants right now is pretty real with Jackson Dart and Cam Scatabo. I feel like it's going to be a roller coaster season for Giants fans, though. I feel like this is going to be, you get a big win over the Eagles this week, you go on, have a pretty crushing loss, just like you came off a win the last time when you go in and lose to the Saints. I think it's going to be a whirlwind for the Giants fans.
Saquon Barkley, 0 3-touchdown games as a New York Giant.
Cam Scatabo.
1-5.
He got me 31 fantasy points last night.
Scatabo is just like literally like you want that guy to be good at football so bad. Even if you're not a fan of the Giants, like just his mannerisms. Am I wrong?
His one teammate literally was quoted saying he's literally an idiot. Like that's what he said about Cam Scatabo.
Yeah, and his mom put out a quote where apparently as a kid, he would put on his brother's shoulder pads and just run into light poles. And then this video surfaced, which I think is incredible. Incredible.
Oh, my God.
Just banging his head against a brick wall pregame.
For a little context, Jackson Dart said the first time he met Cam Scatabo, he just like screamed at him and then headbutted him, and that was kind of how they communicate from there on out.
Scatabo with that head bumping literally reminds me of Owen Schmidt from West Virginia. Do you remember him? Dude, he used to come out of the tunnel,
helmet?
dude.
Yeah.
And he would be taking his
slamming
helmet
it into his own head.
slamming it against his own head. I'd be like, what are you doing?
Do you guys remember that college football coach that was
crazy.
getting his players hyped and headbutting all of them with their helmets on, and he didn't? And then he was like bleeding from the nose and forehead by game time.
Yeah.
Just damn near.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like him too.
Yeah,
that was what happened. That was what happened. When, like I forget what Goldberg match was. I think they were saying it was Undertaker. Or his head against the wall, like he was pumping himself up. Next thing you know, he's out there concussed. Yeah.
Bill, you're up.
Yeah.
Welcome in, you beautiful people. We are live here at Pearl Street Grill, ready to rock. I got Slick on my left. I got Dreamboat Don on my right, and we have two massive games ahead of us on this Monday. Shout out to wherever you are, whether you're in your car, at home, or ready on your way to Pearl Street for these big matchups. We have the Sabres underway in just over 80 minutes. We got the Bills just about 8 hours away, boys. I was at the kiosk on Saturday, and I looked over next to me on College Football Saturday, and this one guy had 14 items, or 14 items for a plus 510.
Oh,
he had so much chalk money. There's no way it hit. There's no way it hit. That money's gone for sure.
I can't believe I'm allowed to say this.
Yeah.
Was it Dan Freddy?
No. Stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
The
By the
people
way,
want to
Dan
know.
Freddy needs his Josh Palmer tonight. He needs his Josh Palmer.
Yeah, so does our Meerkat.
The people want to know.
Thank you, Meerkat, for bringing this in.
Yeah, I shouldn't have even shouted him out.
So here's the deal. Slick owes a punishment. We are setting up a entertainment production around Slick's punishment. So he has not been left off the hook. He still
we haven't forgotten.
Slick still has an IOU of 1, much like we're gonna owe all these Avalanche fans a beatdown that are around downtown Buffalo right now.
And listen, my
So
punishment, I'm kind of looking forward to this, okay? You know?
I hate you, dude.
Oh my god, bro!
All right, listen.
Are you serious with the V cut?
Yeah, the V cut, the chains.
Is that Tage's neck?
No,
Come on,
that's
man.
definitely
that's
that's
a picture of me.
No, that's Don. That's Don.
Me.
That's
That's
definitely
a picture of
Don.
me.
Chris Collinsworth. You guys, you don't understand. During that Kansas City game, I wanted to grab my TV and throw it out the window. I know Bills Mafia feels collectively about this man, but I can't stand him. I cannot stand him.
Collinsworth really loves like edging to the Chiefs. It's like his favorite
Well,
thing.
it's like
I'm pretty sure.
we just saw Baker Mayfield do that incredible run, and he scrambles for like 7 yards and like slides, and he's like, "Who else in the league can do this?"
It's nothing greater than when the Saw twist music comes on.
Yeah.
Speaking of the franchises.
All right, speaking of play music, thank you to our conductor, Abigail. Look for another food challenge.
Yeah.
Let me give you a lot of credit. You did complete the stage part.
Yeah. Shout out me. I'm gonna put myself up there right.
Yeah, look at that. One day you're gonna learn how to use tanning spray, but besides that, we're proud of you.
Yeah, and also I do want to, this wasn't included in the video, but I want to say I want to come clean about two things real quick.
Oh no.
First of all, made a terrible mistake. Slick was next to me, knew this. I forgot napkins. So I ate 3/4 of this without any napkins, just wiping my hands all over my.
When we went at
sweatshirt.
the intermission, I ran to get Don napkins because I was his hand surfaces after 3/4 that parm was absolutely insane, glossy.
Dude, I had a bite myself, and just after grabbing it once.
Wait, what?
You did, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This was not disclosed earlier.
You said that was allowed.
You knew about
that
this.
was allowed.
I'm throwing the red challenge.
You knew
flag.
about this. We told you when we came to your seats, and it was allowed. We were both allowed to try
Yeah,
to play.
I offered you. I
Clearly,
said
didn't
you
read
want to
the
help the
fine
boy
print,
out,
buddy.
Yeah.
I just
But,
want to taste.
Get ready to learn punishment, pal.
even more embarrassing. This I really got to come clean on.
Oh no.
The last quarter fell on the ground. I ate Key Bake Center ground sub. It touched the ground.
It touched the ground.
Good thing for
Now this did
Lauren
happen.
The recovery effort was great, though.
Also,
the recovery it was easily within 2 to 3 seconds.
Yes.
But my thing was that I was saying we should just go to the booth and say someone knocked into him. Can we get a replacement quarter?
Yeah.
Like you're a food guy, you're a vendor.
And I was.
I think in the stadium that would have played.
we can make that.
We were debating going at the first period break and asking them, we just dropped 52 bones. The least you can do is heat the second half of this parm up because it's cold at this point.
So I was embarrassed of doing that. Might have been the gummy hitting then. But yeah, it was a little embarrassed to
that gummy made you a dummy.
Gotcha.
yeah, to go up
Gummy
there and
gotcha.
ask for the fourth quarter. So I said, what is more embarrassing, eating one off the ground and no one knowing? And I did, and my guilt has been tearing me up ever since that video came out. So I have to say, I ate a sub off the ground. Oh, well, I'm fine. I'm still alive. It's all good.
All I have to say is that Ravens fans must be sick watching
Oh,
Joe
my
Flacco
goodness.
go on this AFC North tour. If
Oh, I know.
I don't care what happens, but if in 6 to 8 years, if I had to watch Josh Allen with the Jets,
Yeah, oh, wow.
yeah, it puts it in a
Makes me
little
sick.
perspective, right?
Yeah.
And not only that, too, I've been saying this. Joe Flacco, there's a thing with him where he just comes into a new team mid-season.
Glue guy.
And just
Big time
starts
glue guy.
lighting it up. And most of them have been AFC North. So, yeah, it must be terrible for Ravens fans. Here we have a guy throwing first pitches in the dirt, like clear as day. And, yes, Malik Beasley missing wide open layups, hustling back on defense when his team's down 11. Like, those are the equivalent right now, baseball.
Yeah,
and
but hey,
basketball
it just
gambling
goes to show
investigations.
if you're a star like Otani, it's all good.
It is all
It's
good.
all
If
good.
you're a star,
Just blame it on your translator.
if you're a top 2% athlete in your sport, you could have a problem gambling, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan syndrome for sure.
Just folks, if you can learn one thing for this, make sure you have your fall guy in line.
Yeah.
You gotta have a fall guy.
Hey,
Also,
like, you
shout
know-
out to this guy right here,
For
the
maintaining
body
his composure.
language.
Oh my God. This man, look at, first off, great hair. Can we give credit where it's due?
Yeah.
Outstanding hair on this man, and outstanding
body
body
language.
language. Let's see what he. Oh, and we're lucky enough to
my
get
God.
this guy on. I was thinking,
We
there it
summoned
is.
him.
Chapel Bill, thanks for joining us. Busy week. I'm
Who
sure
let
there's a
this
lot
guy in
going
the
on. How's
studio?
everything going, sir?
Been better.
Is having one of us wear the Kim K underwear on our flight down to Carolina.
Yeah, for
Down to
anyone
Charlotte.
that doesn't know, it's basically a G-string with a bush in the front.
Yes.
We got to pick. I'm
That's
And
my
you
bush.
got to wear that over the pants, presumably.
Here we go.
What, under the pants?
I know you would like that.
No, we're doing over the pants for sure. I think we got to go with the.
I like the red curlies.
What the
red curlies.
What
yeah.
the lower right? What is that? The Chapel Rowan edition?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, what do you mean? That's the exact hair. Okay, if someone put that you'll have $1 million whether you're right or wrong, would you say yes or no that Mike McDaniel has ever done a psychedelic while involved in football activities for the Miami Dolphins in an official capacity?
for sure.
100%.
For sure.
Because so you get $1 million if you're right or wrong.
Yeah,
Could it be
he's
just,
also
like,
I don't
on
know.
the facility.
Yeah. If he was watching film on a Monday and like he was the only one there and he popped a mushroom
Or like
Yeah,
in the hot
definitely.
tub at the team facility.
Yeah.
Like, definitely.
Yeah, no, he's
100%.
definitely one of those.
season.
Yeah,
It
for
gets-
sure. I
gets-
feel like there's guys in Silicon Valley like microdosing and coding
within
social
48 hours
media.
of a game.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still
I'm
saying
there.
that.
I'm there.
I
So-
think he.
We need to get this to the general public. Has Mike McDaniel ingested psychedelics within 48 hours of a game during his tenure with the Miami
You
Dolphins?
remember that one photo that went viral of him, like the meme where he's like,
Yeah.
just flabbergasted. I mean, he looks
He
like
definitely
he's
could have done
tripping
shrooms. He
shit
definitely
right
could have
there.
done shrooms
I mean,
right before
it's
that.
not that he was hitting vape on
Yeah,
sideline
I mean,
during a
if
playoff
you're-
game.
There's a thing, right? Like if you're hitting vape on sideline, you're probably doing a lot more besides hitting vape on sideline.
Yeah.
It's not your only outlet. Joined in the saddle by Cam of Buffalo Origin Story. Make some noise.
Let's give it up for him.
Go Bills! And he's drinking, and that means something to us folks emotionally. And so he's going to be in an away stadium with a lot of Bills fans. So he's really not going to know what's happening on any given play.
That was probably going to be the case, blindfolded or not. But yeah, now we're just getting rid of all assurances.
So where are you gonna go?
Well, I'm going to be in our seats.
With a blindfold on.
Yeah.
Don't make him do that.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
No,
That was
man.
the
I'm not holding him
punishment.
accountable for that at all.
So you
Nobody would.
you
I
did
don't
have
know.
second
That's
thoughts on the
insane.
away game concept.
I think we are witnessing the most exciting year in the NFL so far in history. I think they said 29 games so far have been decided in the with a score in the final 2 minutes. So just an unbelievably cinematic season where it feels that way. There's been a lot of crazy endings.
Yeah, it's confusing. I mean, I don't even know who's good, who's bad. Like, who's the top team right now? I mean, the Colts, is that
It does
real?
all add up to a lot of confusion. No solidified great team. But
No.
yeah, speaking of the Bills being 350, Kansas City jumping them, where's the respect for this is our Colts?
This is our team. They bleed blue. Yeah, like I'm just saying, like I feel like Shohei like kind of knew.
You're
Like
right.
Thought
what was going on.
he thought it was harmless.
But he thought it was harmless,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and then the number came to surface when the FBI
Right.
investigation, or whatever. They're like, he owes like $15 million in your name, and he's like, whoa, like,
So,
yeah,
so here again, he was making bets that were as big as 50 grand, but I think normally it was around 10 grand. Just so we know, 10 grand US is 1,507,355
Yen?
Yen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't know this exchange rate and he sees like, you know,
Well, because then we started talking like if he saw him putting in a 50,000 USD bet, but he thought it was yen.
Then
Then
it's
you
like
could be in a whole
pennies.
other. You could
Yeah,
be literally.
right.
It's like pennies because we were talking about
yeah,
it.
that's $300 American.
That's
50,000
just
yen.
also like ignorant to think about. I feel
Well,
like.
but the real question at the core of it is:
Put
did
on your
Shohei
tinfoil hats,
know?
folks.
Did Shohei know?
Shohei
Well, have you ever-
absolutely 100% knew.
Yeah. Have you ever been around a gambler? I mean, all they tell you about is their bet.
Dude, you're like, this guy is
Like-
with him every day.
They can't stop talking about
Ipe was
gambling.
his guy. He had
Every
to see
day.
him putting in a
The
bet.
only
Yeah.
guy that he speaks 100% Japanese to all
Right,
the time
right,
in
right.
the U.S.
Right.
Like, there's no way he didn't know.
Yeah.
It's just impossible to me.
No, Shohei knew for sure.
You're forgetting the Blue Jays have a key component just announced yesterday.
Oh, what's that?
Guess who's returning?
Not Bichette.
Bo Bichette
Are you
says,
serious?
I will be
Bo
ready.
Bichette's coming back right now.
He said, I will be ready yesterday.
Oh my
and he's
God.
coming back for the World
The odds are
Series.
probably
That's a massive.
Now,
no, that's a
I
massive
think with
get
the
back to that Blue
knee,
Jays lineup.
he's gonna be a pinch hit guy. I don't think he's gonna go back in it short immediately.
Or he could be a DH.
Yeah, but
Yeah. No,
he,
that is very interesting.
It's a
Pardon
weird
my-
dynamic.
Pardon my ignorance. I was not familiar with
I
Bo
wasn't-
Bichette's
I
game.
wasn't
yeah, it
either,
says
damn.
MLB one day ago. Will Blue Jays have Bo? And he said, I will be ready. So yeah.
Okay, that's not I'm gonna play though. I'm just saying.
It says he says he's ready and he's returning. Again, it's up to the manager. But if you have him,
I'd be
you're
shocked
not
if he
going to
wasn't
pinch
at
hit
least
him.
playing game
If
2.
you're not
No,
gonna
we're
put him
definitely
in?
pinch hitting him,
Yeah.
but And that breaking news is not involving a player injury. It's actually involving a press injury. Matt Perino, we have some more details on this, Slack.
Oh my God. Well, here we go. Bills back at practice today, this Wednesday, but Matt Perino will not be in attendance. Hooping this morning. Got to give it to the guy. Ball is life. Getting the hoops in, get some shots up before going to work. Got to respect that. Ankle size of a grapefruit. Now, on immediate reaction, Maniac, and probably what? A rolled ankle. Perino, he's a big boards guy.
I mean, let's
probably
face
going
it,
up for a rebound. Came down on another ankle.
Perino's been a player his whole life.
The Kawhi
He
effect.
goes out there, he competes. He goes out there, he's grinding. This guy's got to understand, though, he's a family man.
Yes.
Okay? He's got heartbeats at home that are depending on him. He's going out. He can't be laying it all on the line like
Also,
this.
no kidding. Especially because, Don, this isn't just any injury. Breaking news, including this is potentially career ending.
I was going to say, do you think that's some copium at the end of the tweet?
Is this sarcasm? Is it copium?
I think it's copium. I think it's might have to retire. LOL. Like when you really realize you may have to hang it up, it's like, you throw the LOL on there, so it's not as like severe. Like might have to retire. Our friend, my friend, Jake, Micah, Mr. Michael, welcome in on Trainwreck today.
Ovation.
You like that little intro? Yeah. There he goes.
Love it. I mean, your opening game goes to double overtime with the defending champs and Kevin Durant coming into town, facing his old team, getting booed as he walks in there. You get a 39-point bomb from Sengun, making his real an incredible performance. You get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander foul baiting just like he was last year, his way to the MVP. You really had it all. But what an atmosphere! Like you think about what Buffalo would look like for a championship celebration and how it sounds like a small market team with everything there. Oklahoma City, man, they showed out. It was loud. It felt like a playoff game there the whole night. And the play on the floor looked like a playoff game. It was the highest of high-level hoops in the first game of the year. Really set the tone for what should be a really, really exciting and roller coaster NBA season, honestly. It's pretty up for grabs for the title, I think.
Hey, I love UPL being back. He's was our number one, both on the back of his jersey and on the depth chart and in our hearts. But hey, having three great goalies, so that's a good problem to have. Normally we'd have three goalies. We don't know who's number one. Now, again, maybe Ellis just had some rookie, spotlight. He was jacked up, but performed well. I like Lyon and UPL as our 1 and 2, almost being like a Miller-Baron kind of trade-off situation.
Wow. Those are bold words to use thus
and again,
far.
listen.
I got some inside info, some tips last night that this investigation is expanding.
What?
And I was up all night doing my own sleuth work, and I stumbled upon something shocking, disturbing, that I don't know if these are shocking images. I just want to warn our viewers, stumbled on and what we made. Okay.
Oh God,
well,
I'm nervous.
Let's make sure. Okay, here we go.
That's key for sure. Allegedly.
In the words of Bill Goldberg, Angel Reese, you're next.
Seriously. Welcome on in, folks. It is Trainwreck today, spooky edition. We are ready for a weekend. We are ready to beat Kansas City. We're ready for some candy. Mr. Paul Hamilton, who has been on Trainwreck Sports, he is a friend of the program, tweets out.
Here we go.
What do we got? There we go. All right. Thank you, Portal. I'd like to apologize to Owen Power. He takes enough grief from you people without me making a mistake like this.
You people.
I tweeted off live action and had to get downstairs. Darlene corrected me. It was his mistakes, and he blew the tire, not Power. Darlene took responsibility for this goal. Slick, you haven't really had any interactions with Paul Hamilton.
I have
You've
not.
only seen him from afar.
Yeah.
We've interacted with him on the show a little bit, everything. So I want you to start us off. Then when Don, I'll get back to me. What do you think of this tweet and how Paul Hamilton's viewed in the sphere?
I think it's pretty stupid how you immediately deflect your mistake towards the people and almost a guilt trip type of fashion for the stuff they give Owen Power, because I feel like Owen Power has been rightfully criticized this season. So I think that's a bit of a cop-out in the beginning. But, yeah, he's correcting himself, I guess, at the end of the day. And it was on Darlene. I
He
think
could have literally
Dahlin's.
just taken out the second half of that first sentence and it's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he has to do. The fact that he threw in the "you people" was insane, Don.
It's like I was wrong, but
you people have been wrong
But you
all
people
along.
do wrong every week, every time the Sabres
Yeah,
play.
I'll give him a little bit of a pass. I think it was well intentioned because maybe he felt like he kind of like, you know, tied Owen Power to a pole and let the the angry mob come in and beat him with sticks. And so, but I also think Paul is one of us, all of us, that has seen Owen Power on the ice in overtime and cause a goal enough times that you see a 2, you don't see the number next to it, and you're like, oh, that's Owen Power.
Well, that's the issue
Like,
I have
so-
where he's like with you people, because I want to go back in his tweets and find like some criticism of Owen Power, because I guarantee it's there. Everyone's been doing it.
Yeah, because
he has not been playing great hockey.
Darlene's 26, he's 25. You just see a guy with a 2
Especially if he's going
cause a
down.
giveaway. It's Owen Power. Nine times out of 10.
That's pretty much right. Yeah, and fell down.
That's the Owen Power special. So I don't think he's wrong for. I don't think anyone's wrong for assuming
The
that.
only thing
Sorry,
wrong with
Owen.
this is you people. For
Yes.
sure. It's insane. To
It's
throw
like
that in.
you people, you're included in you people.
And I don't even think it's like a massive faux pas. I just think it's crazy they put that in there.
It is funny. I'll give him that.
I am interested to
Language,
see
please.
what
There were some other responses that were not as favorable as the one you were just originally put on.
Yeah, so we. I just.
scroll down a little.
I want to
bit.
see the comments on the original one
Yeah.
if it was really brutal. Let's see.
Scroll down a little more.
2 in a row.
I like Tyler Troops, Paul. FYI, that was Darlene.
Ooh, that was Darlene up.
I like the people still correcting the correction. Oh wait, are you on the original tweet now?
No, I went to the
Oh, okay, hold on.
original.
Go back.
So
Go back to the correction because the correction is the funniest. Makes mistake, gets a chance to take a shot at fans. Just have to take it. Excellent beat reporting.
oh no.
I mean, people weren't happy about this.
No.
But yeah, I mean, again, it's not our job to like stir up the masses against Paul Hamilton. They tend
No,
to
we
do it
don't want to
themselves.
do what he did
I
to
like
Owen
Hamilton.
Power.
Paul, I got no beef.
We don't want to
but
do that. We don't want.
Poor choice of words.
Yeah, you can't you people it.
Hey.
We got Slick L, we got Dreamboat Don, but very fortunate to be joined by our guest, Chris Trapasso. Knower of all things is what I would say. And folks, don't forget to check the wife's TikTok. Okay, she's dominating on there as well. Chris, welcome in. Bills fans, it's hard not to be excited today on this Monday.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. I feel honored to be part of this awesome studio. And
In training camp, I said this to Slick so much that it was a broken record. Maxwell Harrison is the fastest player I've ever seen live in a Buffalo Bills uniform. I think it lived up to the hype last night.
yeah, 4.28 in the 40. And I think he has a lot of coverage savvy. Really, I think on the last Chiefs drive, when you would think the Bills would have been playing more of a sideline, he allowed like an 18-yard completion to maybe Marquise Brown. Other than that, 4 targets and just that 1 catch. So it's not that he's just a specimen out there. Playing in the SEC, I think you saw so much communication on the back end with all these young players. Hats off to him for not just being super fast, but being able to like stay in the right leverage, understanding how to box out, do those little minor intricacies, those nuances that are really important to making plays on the football, staying with Xavier Worthy, and then getting the big interception.
Speaking of the communication, this is probably after Hoyt went out and we had some guys just coming in on the D-line. Did you see Terrell Bernard literally like
Screaming at someone?
Screaming and damn near pushed a guy to relocate on the
Love
D-line.
it.
at a
Listen,
point.
sometimes
dude,
sometimes communication is verbal
That's
and
what a
sometimes
linebacker-
communication
that's what a
is
great
physical.
linebacker does.
That's what a great captain does.
CBS pregame show, we need fake snow in Orchard Park.
Yeah, what's
Do we need like fake nuclear material in Chernobyl? Like what's going on here?
what do they think this is? It's November 1st.
Like what was the thought process though? Like we need to make this look more like snowy and like Buffalo stereotype. Why not just feature the beautiful fall day it was? I'm very confused. I'm very
I don't
puzzled
understand
here.
that either. I mean, if they were coming to this game and the forecast was for one of our famous November snowstorms, sure, lean into it. But they could have said, hey, it's November 2nd and it's 55 and sunny. Here's the leaves changing still. Like there was so much more that they could do. They don't have to always lean into the everything snow when it's not snowing.
It's so confusing to me because like you guys will be back here for the Eagles game 3 days after Christmas. And
There you
will
go.
be
Then you have your
snow
opportunity.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So why do you need it for this one?
It's just, it was very odd. It made no sense. Like you said, guys, if there was a storm or something, yes, maybe you wanted to fluff that up. Made no sense. It basically made about as much sense as when we had the Monday Night Football game in 2018 and they had chicken wings from Applebee's. Eating good in the neighborhood.
Well, we got this call. I love this call. So I hope this person's watching.
What? How do you know that?
Hey, this is Mendez from Albany, New York. I am calling to say anybody training for or trading their first round picks today, I actually don't mind it because this year's college football draft so far sucks. Like it's garbage. I'd trade a first round pick today for whatever. I mean, for us, a first rounder most likely will be kind of like an early second anyway. So calling to say them picks. And I also wanted to say, Josh Allen, I love you. I'm joshing my Allen right now. Go Bills.
Whoa. Whoa, wait, Josh
Whoa.
and your
What does that
Allen?
mean?
Josh and your Allen.
What does that mean?
Pause.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I feel like it's a good thing.
Crash Out Line is getting wild.
Well, we have a special guest on Trainwreck today.
What's up?
Check it in.
He's getting ready to hit the golf course.
Get ready to hit the golf course. A certain safety that we all love got us on a private
Oh,
golf.
there we go. There we go.
I love to hear that.
Mr. Game Day himself.
Inside info.
Mr. Game Day himself. What's the goal out on the course today between you and Kroom? What are we trying to go under?
The sun, I guess, is what Kroom said. We're
The
just trying to be
sun is
underneath the sun.
undefeated.
We're trying to be underneath the sun.
Bills Mafia was a little worried. Is it sunny today? There's a little worried about some cloudiness.
Oh,
this weekend.
you're gonna be sweaty. You're gonna be sweaty. Don't worry.
It's Florida. It rains every day.
It's Florida. It's a little.
I think we got like a shower coming in around like 1, but it's just very brief. The humidity stays though. It's definitely.
I was at our tailgate lot about an hour and a half ago there at Hard Rock, and it's hot. So don't worry. It's
All right. I love that. Well, hit them straight, boys. Have a great day out at the course.
Yeah, I think we're gonna break the course record.
Yeah,
probably
for sure.
It's a nice little Robert Trent Jones design, so should be a little.
Not an RTJ.
For score or beers drank? Which record are we going after?
Yeah.
Oh.
Parlay.
For every beer we drink, the score goes down.
It'll work together.
There you go.
But I love that parlay.
You ever hear of gimme sticks? So when you drink as many beers as you can, and however long the beers are stacked together,
You get that gimme stick?
any
Yeah.
putt that's inside of that is a give me.
There's some of these tournaments where every
I like
beer
that.
you drink is another like minus. So like you can either you can be like 10 under and have 40 beers and you're 50 under. So we might do that today.
Sounds like one of those charity events or one of those tournaments where a bunch of shlomos shoot like a 48 over 18 holes.
Yeah, I mean we're talking. This is the only way I'm ever getting close to sniffing pars if I can count my beers towards that. So
very true, very true. All right, well, thanks,
We're
John.
playing Miami on Sunday. There's still tickets available. We have game tickets plus tailgate tickets, $180 all in. Like upper deck game ticket plus tailgate all in. Get it now. GameDayBuffalo.com.
Okay.
Get
You
it
heard
now,
there,
yo.
folks.
All right, boys.
Taking care of business.
One
Bill,
question.
you're
One
from Buffalo
quick
to take care of. Wait, what do we got?
One quick question. I don't know where I saw it, but you have the picture of Josh drinking the bat from the softball tournament.
Yeah, it's right over on our set here. Hold on.
How did you get that? Did I
Some
give it to you?
woman on Facebook Marketplace said she was
Huge.
selling it. It's massive.
Are you being like dead ass serious?
Yes, 100%.
Zach-
And you want to know the craziest
He's addicted
thing?
to Facebook
it's my
Marketplace.
picture,
We're
that's
not
why I'm asking.
lying.
Oh,
You can't see it with the current camera,
Oh,
but
it's
there
signed
is did you sign
even
this?
know.
There's like a J signature on this.
That's Josh.
I mean, there's no way she sold me a Josh Allen signed
Listen
thing
to
for
me.
$25.
Are you guys fucking with me?
Bro, what do you think? You think I'm doing this as a joke?
I'm just saying that's my photo.
I 100% knew this was your photo for sure, but I figured she bought the print from you.
I didn't sell it to anybody. That's why I'm losing my mind right now.
Yeah, dude. Well, this is actually a mystery. I'll message her and figure it out then. But yeah.
Damn, that's kind of fucked up.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you pregame in your photography studio for a few years. You have a few too many drinks and you don't know who you give things to.
Yes, Kroom was lit that day.
That's what
Kroom was
happens
putting
to
me,
us most.
listen, Kroom was
Hard
putting
was.
me on that day though, so that was big. That was big. That was basically my introduction to Kroom.
So I'm just completely blacked out come Monday night.
What else is new?
And
with that noted, like this all kind of works in conjunction. Like ESPN is putting like you've seen the full court press, right? Like they're doing the announcements on all the shows. They're having everyone do on all their socials. Like write your like YouTube TV people to like get us back on there or whatever. Like they're not budging.
Yeah, and it's made awkward because, like we noticed, like Pat McAfee's just streaming his show from his own page now, so people can see it. That undercuts thing. But I did see like the numbers are damning that, and on top of that too, ESPN Bet is gone. Like
there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on at ESPN right now. Like I'm not the one. Like this is not a new one. It's not good.
Yeah,
there's a lot of not good going on at ESPN.
The saga of how they. So again, if you remember, Penn leaves Barstool.
Penn leaves Barstool. They sell Barstool back to Warner for $1 so they can get out of that deal, and then they go with ESPN, which seems like a slam dunk because you're in like the network of all networks. The thing that ESPN learned is that at this point, every single person or every single betting thing is just so far behind DraftKings, FanDuel, and like the fanatics of it all, and like that nobody can like catch up with them because they're all putting so much money into the advertising and keeping it omnipresent. Now that's where the predictive markets of it all have started to come in, obviously, right? Like you see ours with Polymarket and more, but I mean, like the fact that ESPN got owned in like the gambling sphere is like crazy, low key.
And then now, awkwardly enough, they're partnered with DraftKings, who Barstool is also partnered with. So,
all right, it's no time to hold off anymore. It's time for the debut. We have 2 new segments debuting. First, Don, I think it's time to don the tinfoil hats.
Yes, sir. We are heading into not just any corner, but the conspiracy corner, guys. We got our tinfoil hats on. We got a couple of conspiracies to discuss. Let's start off with McDaniel in Miami. I think he's trying to get fired. I think he saw James Franklin, and he said, if I can collect this money at home, why am I here stuck in this terrible team with the locker room lost, removing the Papa Shot? I don't even know if that was real. Like that.
The removing Papa Shot, that was like a second play in his head.
Yeah.
I see this comment all the time. What was happening in reality when these cable networks and everything were just churning out like 22 episode seasons every single year? Like, and they were pretty good quality. There wasn't necessarily like a massive drop off.
Yeah, you got a couple of them now. You got like Abbott Elementary running now. But with Stranger Things, I obviously like the writer's strike postponed some of season 4. Yeah. And you've got like the Duffer Brothers, the writers, directors going like, well, yeah, every episode in season 5 is like an hour and a half long and it's like movie quality. At this point, why aren't we just making movies? This
started with Game of Thrones. Remember when they started doing like we're gonna take a break, we're gonna let's have this. This is gonna make me sound like a dumbass. I was shocked that the Defying Gravity song was like the halfway point of the actual play.
Oh,
really? Like, I thought for sure it was possible that like that was like near the end, and then the next time they reconvene is when she comes back to get kicked.
You're saying Defying Gravity is like the end of a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Well, she overcame. She decided she wasn't gonna fuck with that wizard, and she went off with her own thing.
In fairness, it was the end of part 1. I don't know if you're familiar at all with the show.
See, I'm not. So
I
was
see
so
the musical.
I will tell you. So
Well,
it feels. You said the next time she comes back would have been when we see her in the Wizard of Oz. Act 2 of Wicked runs concurrently with the
Yes, that's what I'm realizing.
Hey,
with the trailers.
Zach, great news because you know what's coming to Shays
Wicked
this month,
is up.
and
Zach.
we might. Are we going?
Yeah,
I'm getting those tickets.
That's not a punishment.
I'm getting those tickets.
Let's go to Wicked.
I'm going
I'm
on the
getting those
12th.
tickets.
All I could think was that I would be like, if I was in the lobby at the intermission after hearing Defying Gravity, my nipples would be so hard.
Folks, welcome in. It's Trainwreck 28, Monday, November 10th. And hey, when the cat's away, the mice will play. And that's why I'm here sitting at our guy Maniac's desk. We got Mike Bunt in the studio. Give it up for him, his debut on the show. But without further ado, let's bring in our guys. They're remote. They're down in Miami. We need to check in. Slick and Maniac, how we doing, fellas?
I mean, as well as you can be doing on this Misery Monday, just trying to enjoy the sun. I don't mean to, brag in front of our, Western New York listener and fan base, but yeah, we got beautiful 85-degree weather here today. Sun is shining. The city's, a buzz still, after obviously what was a big Sunday. So not a lot of Dolphins paraphernalia today, as much as you might expect, but yes, like it's not exactly where you want to be now.
all the Dolphins fans left town because they're not from here anyway, and just some Bills on Misery Monday, like Maniac was saying. Got to soak this all up in while we can. Just enjoy South Beach for a minute, the beautiful white sand, because I'm seeing a different type of beautiful white on the ground at home that I'm not exactly excited to get back to, especially after that Bills performance yesterday, gentlemen.
Oh, breaking news. We got breaking news, right?
We got a video.
No, we got breaking news. I'm sorry. We got breaking news over this. I just got the text. The New York, this is according to source. Pull this up on Twitter. This was just texted to me, so if it's wrong, I blame the person. Giants fire Brian Dable.
What?
That's what I just got texted.
Do we bring him home?
Dable. Oh my God,
Bro,
Jesus.
stop.
Adam Schefter. Sources.
Okay, so it's official. So a lot of people, are you telling me right now that the Bills Mafia narrative just changed live here on Trainwreck today, boys? This is why you go live. This is why you do it every day.
Oh, wow.
The talking point is now a reality. Do you bring back Brian Dable? And don't even tell me for a second that, he doesn't like McDermott. He's not going to, anyone gets a job in the NFL, they'll do anything.
It's not off the table. At least bringing him back in some way, some shape or form.
I would be intrigued. Now, if you would have told me this a couple years ago, I would have said, no chance, get this guy as far away from Buffalo as possible. But the passing game is kind of a mess. This is the one guy that kind of turned Josh Allen into Josh Allen. I think Sean McDermott definitely would be more open to it than in the past, but I can't see the Bills ever doing anything.
Looking at our other football, though, the one bright spot, UB Bulls.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Maybe not so bright, though.
Well, we stand a Buffalo sports team that hasn't lost in the last 100 hours. Let's go.
But maybe not so bright. What's going on with Pete Lembo's?
But Coach Lembo might have taken a slight owl here.
Lembo always preaches ball security, and I think when he gets to the next practice, the players are going to be talking about account security. It's like, because first off, the for real and the FR in this tweet, by the way, could have got away with it if it wasn't for the FR.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, once I was like, what the heck? He's bragging about a new car. Okay. For grateful, I took that leap and gave crypto a real shot. I saw that. I saw the lock on his profile, and I'm like, oh no, another one.
Mad funny that I'm pretty sure he didn't even promote a crypto, right? He just said he got rich off crypto.
No, there is an account tag.
There's an account.
You know what? To be honest, I think we're kind of doing the wind down of the show here. Great time to start just saying this is the year, because nobody for the next 100 hours is going to be saying it in Western New York. This is the year.
Yeah, you're trying to buy low.
Oh my God, you're literally buying a penny stock right now, as far as opinion goes.
Yeah. Well,
this is the year. We had the rumor mill was in full force on Saturday night. I'm thinking I'm getting some hodgepodge from my TSA agent. He goes. First, he sees me walking in, and you know that I do not deal well when people are recognize me or whatever.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
He goes "Where's the suit?" And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah,
this
what?
is really
I
weird.
never wear a suit, dude.
I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, I just noticed from the page, man. Sorry. Hope all's well." I was like, "Oh no, this is while I was 2 people back, from boarding the plane."
Yeah.
So he starts talking about. He's like, "Yeah, everyone's all pissed. We'll go get a win this weekend. Could have got a win this weekend. Bean was trying to get Waddle." I'm like, "What?"
So casually, just said it like that.
Literally said it like that. He goes, "Yeah, they said they wanted to get Waddle. Miami told him to fuck off." And then it goes, the train never stops. All in literally 10 seconds. You can ask my girlfriend. I messaged this in the chat right away. I said, hand on the.
Yeah, no, I remember this. So wait, then he says all that in a 10-second span, and do you go how do you know this information?
I was about to, and he mentioned he books their travel. I put this in the chat too, that he's the administrative,
I remember that.
outing him right now.
That just wasn't part of the 10-second spiel. So I was like, where did that come out?
I don't know how hard I'm outing him by saying that, because they probably have
there's a million TSA agents.
8 to 12 people at least, I would say.
But the public couldn't just go to the airport and be like, there he is.
But anyways, I'm like, okay, that sounds like bullshit. I wake up the next morning, Sleepers got the story with a million pops.
By the way, crazy that timing of that coming out. like a couple hours before the game.
Bean wanted to get that out.
Yeah, yes and no.
A PR move because everyone was mad that they didn't try and do something.
Well, I mean, Bean for sure was not like unhappy it came out, but I don't know. For me, it was like maybe like Waddle's agent. Does he expect to go in today expecting to get crushed?
Yeah.
And then things just went differently. That's why he wanted the news out, to make everyone well aware that Jalen Waddle really was trying to make his way out and the team's holding him hostage. Or was it just Bean getting it out there that he was trying to make a move and didn't want to give up a pick? So trying to make everyone happy with that. Bottom line, that TSA agent checked out.
More ridiculous video to come out of the weekend. Fight in the stands, post-game celebration for Miami in their locker room, or Mike McDaniel at elbow room skirting by after being 3-14 against the Bills.
For me, it's a very tight race between the 2 and the 3, especially after that angle where we actually have video of McDaniel pulling around that said corner now. It's not even a question anymore, but it's got to be the locker room celebration. I mean, you're hitting the train with the laundry cart. You guys just went, you're 3-7. Oh, what are you taking the train to Cabo? Like, you can only fly there, buddy. I don't know what you're celebrating for.
Yeah, that was wild. Also, I'll say, I don't know, McDaniel driving
real quick, every one of those videos we listed had a wild card involved in it that could have won the competition for them.
What do you think the wild card was in the fight video?
That's not even a question. What the wild card, Kane.
Yeah, okay.
By
Just
God,
making
that's
sure.
Kane.
Just making
when
sure.
he went full overhead, I'm
Dude,
like,
by the
I'm
way,
bringing my abs down.
that's the one time in that video where the guy, like the aggressor,
like
actually like, no, stop.
It's like he's gonna hit me with the cane.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the guy. I mean, the cane got people popping for sure.
The cane was nuts. The McDaniel video, I think the craziest part is he didn't like. You're flexing on Bills fans, but you don't want to admit it the next day.
And he was even sheepish when he was doing it.
He didn't even chirp.
That, and then you're forgetting the celebration video. Like the laundry bins was wild, but the breakdancing, the coach spinning on his head.
Bro, king of contenders in the West, Micah. It's kind of like the wild, wild West right now, where teams that might have been on the fringe last year getting up and in contender spot. I know we're early in the season, but the Lakers are rolling, the Spurs are rolling, the Thunder are at 10-1, and then the Nuggets look like a championship team again. Who do you think's your biggest threat right now to taking out the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder?
Biggest threat is still the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets have built I really love the roster they built around Jokic. I think it's one of the best rosters they built around him, just the most complete rosters. And he is still, regardless of how amazing Luka has been, until further notice, Jokic is the best player in the league, best player on the planet. And in the playoffs, he's such an impossible guy to deal with that I think that team, if they're deep the way that they look right now, Jamal Murray's looked better this year than he has in years past. He looks healthy again. It's still the Nuggets. The Spurs are fun, and we'll see what they look like with Fox coming back. The Lakers are fun. We'll see what they look like with Bron coming back. But they both have, the Spurs have a shooting issue. They don't shoot the ball well. They play great defense. The Lakers shoot the hell out of the ball and play no defense. The Nuggets are the most complete team ready to deal with the Thunder. But the Thunder right now, man, they're 10-1, and they don't even have Jalen Williams playing right now. Like, they're without their second best player in 10-1. I don't know if anybody's a threat to them.
I'm Adam Silver. I'm literally eyeball deep in scandal. How do I get out of it? I go to my guy Draymond Green. I say, cause a little stir, bud.
Yeah.
Cause a little stir. Because he's got nothing better. I'm telling you, like, this is absolutely. What were the two things that Adam Silver can make the call on? Hey, Draymond Green, cause a stir. Hey, LeBron, come back like as soon as possible.
Yep.
Bang. The scandals are done.
Yeah, which
Jeff Green, double bang.
By the way, to the LeBron, I saw so many people being like, "What? You're offering me free money minus $850 for LeBron to get 10 points? Oh, I'm taking that." People putting enormous amounts of money. Guess how many points he got?
Oh, because I saw this. Like, people, you're right. I saw like the over 5.5 first quarter. Like, oh, this is free money. Like, what did he get? 6 points total?
11.
Oh, no.
Hit it by the skin of his teeth.
Wait, who is this?
LeBron. So everyone on gambling, NBA gambling Twitter.
Bronny?
Yeah, no, LeBron. He's back.
He played last night?
He played last night.
Oh, my God.
11 points, 12 assists.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I
He
love
played 30
headlines.
minutes.
LeBron James makes historic season debut, but it's only historic just because it's his 23rd season.
Yeah,
It has nothing
literally.
to do with his performance.
I thought he was on the way back. I didn't realize
Well,
last night.
that's-
I was in
30
bed early.
minutes. 30 minutes. Oh my god, he's got sciatica. I didn't notice that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was what. That's like the old man like.
Yes.
like
So
disease.
you're right. So Monday, it was like he might be coming back, and I put that in the show notes. And then last night, it was just all of a sudden like
He's
okay,
back.
starting. So I had to emergency
Oh my God.
edit show
Wait,
notes.
so
on that.
I thought you told me last season that they got rid of these LeBron 10+ point props because everyone is just making a boatload of money on them.
Nope. Well, I think they were hoping that he was going to get limited time, but he played 30 minutes. So I love you, Josh, but I don't know if you're seeing ghosts last night or what. I don't know what you were on. I don't know what you were on last night. He stunk. I'm going to say it. No one likes to say it. Josh Allen stunk the second half.
No Bills fan likes to give Josh Allen any blame, like truthfully, because it's just not fun. It's not sexy. That's our guy. And truthfully, it's like, again, when you're blaming Josh Allen, you're blaming like Superman for like knocking over a building while he was like fighting like an alien. So it's truly a tough spot to be in as far as like Buffalo fans go. But yeah, I mean, he deserves some credit. When the offense can't find the end zone for the final 54 minutes of a game,
Barely found the red zone.
yeah. It's not like they were getting into it every time. They were going 3 and out, 5 and out for most of this, what felt like the second and third quarter.
And
for sure.
Insult to injury, there's a few things we got to mention. Prater missed extra point. Cost us a field goal, potentially overtime. We get a field goal, go to OT, and squeak out with an ugly W. No one cares. No one cares.
So much better.
No one cares.
No one cares. Than 7 and 4 for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, and again, like if you miss a 45-yarder, that's one thing. Okay, things happen. You miss an extra point in a dome. We're inside of a dome, and we're missing extra points.
And not like it squeaked by. There was pretty atrocious kick actually.
Yeah. Well, never had a shot.
Lines were pretty bare after Sunday, but they really exploded last night.
I mean, if you had it was going parabolic.
Yeah, so we got a couple texts. Let's start with the text. Here we got this one. We got, is the script to have the Bills' last game this season, the Red Helmet Jets game at the end of the season?
No.
Squeak in the last wild card spot. Don't host a playoff game so the wrecking ball can come in a month early on the Ralph. Or is Josh in a Freaky Friday scenario where he switches bodies with the QB he is playing against? Go
we may
Bills.
have to put that one in the conspiracy corner.
Yeah, Justin from the Red Helmet trailer in Twin Oaks. He didn't want to be anonymous. He wants credit for that one.
We want continued correspondence from the same people. Well, we got another regular coming back.
Shout
I
out
heard
Justin
later.
in the red trailer, whether he knows it or not. Tailgates next to
So
our
we got
bus
this
every week.
Now buckle up. We have another text message. This is a long one. I don't even know if you're going to be able to read it.
It's a scroll job. Okay. Yeah.
This is paragraphs on paragraphs.
What is this, a CVS receipt?
Oh my goodness.
What I don't understand about the Bills is how badly we play down to our opponent. We play the Ravens and Chiefs and come to play locked in, and then we play the Dolphins and Falcons. Absolutely shit the bed.
I'll take over halfway through.
I can't take it anymore with playing down to our competition. Yes, the Texans defense was very good, but with the opportunities we got, I don't understand how we not block for 3-4 seconds to deliver on at least one turnover on downs. Go.
And the defense allowing Davis Mills, who couldn't even score points against Buffalo last time he played them, drive down the field several times at his own will and complete passes to open receivers is ridiculous. The best part is 7 and 4 isn't even a bad record. That does make this all the more miserable. And we still have a fair shot in the eyes of millions of people who watch football to make something happen in the playoffs. It's just the fact that every loss, when it is 100% preventable, 3 turnovers every loss. Come on. I agree. Going into last night, you just needed to not lose the turnover battle. Now, again, it's easier to say when Josh Allen's literally under duress every 2 seconds. But this guy hit the nail on the head with a lot of stuff. I mean, the inconsistency makes you think this Bills team can't get it done, for sure. I mean, you have Josh Allen. You have a defense that can play well, but there's just so much inconsistency. This guy hit it on the head. Or she hit it on the head.
Yeah, she hit it. And then we got 2 calls.
Okay.
Let's hit up the first one. Also, I will say before we go into this, luckily, we had it in our budget to buy more beeps. We needed a lot more beeps. We used them up all last week.
Scraped some pennies from the couch cushions.
Folks, keep calling in because we're spending these beeps on you. So, yeah, here we go.
The actual is the Bills. What the why do people get hurt? Why can't
That's a great
the
question.
refs just love us for once?
Also a great question.
What do we need to pay them? We've raised millions for the Patricia Allen Fund. Let's raise millions to pay off these fucking refs. Because what the Oh. Prater, why are you kicking like bass?
Oh no.
This is horrible.
It's beginning of the end for Prater there.
This is horrible.
Catching strays.
And Josh Allen,
Uh-oh.
roll the gifts away. Listen to your
Oh,
Everyone
no.
told you to calm the F down. So calm the F down. Grow up.
I love
We'll
how
give
she
him a beer
was...
on the sideline. He'll be fine. A beer and a Zim.
Can you
All we
imagine
need.
a beer and a Zin? A beer and a Zin
Top it
might
up
be
for
the
Decky.
element this week we need.
Top up the beer. Go out there and you're fine. Oh my gosh, he needs to get his together.
That's
Anyways,
what I'm
go
telling
Bills.
you. Amidst these craziness, that's a gem. If Josh could get one like Labatt and a Zin at like the middle of the third quarter, I feel like we'd be playing great.
For
Maybe
sure.
middle of second.
So, yeah, that maybe 2 beers, whatever it takes. Also, I love,
beers.
and then I had a tequila soda. I love how they said like calm the F down after saying fuck over and over and over. Sorry, intern, you might need to bleep me on the fly, but
Well, we the live bleeps are fine. So, and then got a call from our good old friend Mendez calling into the show. Mendez, we love you, bud. Keep calling.
Mendez, we got something for you coming on the way.
The Mendez line.
We have a gift for you that so hop in our DMs and send us your address.
Tell
We're
us
gonna
where
send
you're
you
at.
we're gonna send you something real nice and out of
And
appreciation.
keep calling. They're awesome.
Here we go.
So what's up? It's Mendez from Albany again, calling to say that Joe Brady and Adam Henry should be working at the Albany County Jail mess hall. I will not discuss anything further than that, but I'm sure there will be an opening position for them to work there, and they should be sent there immediately.
No.
Dreamboy, I with you heavy, man. Just wanted to say that. Ryan Vandermark, your
Oh,
time
thank
to
you,
shine
brother.
is coming up, boy. Them up, bro.
Us.
Them up. You got this, man. Going forward, I'm so fucking pissed. My fucking weekend's ruined. Thanksgiving's fucking ruined.
It is ruined.
Go Bills.
I love how everyone, no matter how mad everyone gets, they always end with the Go Bills at the end.
Do you have a cousin
It's-
named Mendez? by any chance?
I don't. He's just a fan. Thank you, Mendez. We fuck with you heavy here at Trainwreck today. So
Today, speaking of beer getting it done, Don,
yep,
it's feeling pretty good in the gut right now for those Sabres. How
Guts.
about that Sabres fan who downed nine beer Sabres on Friday?
9 beer Sabres. We're gonna have to need an official. I don't know, like Guinness comes in for world records and has someone officiate that. Don't know the validity on it.
Let me see the receipt.
Want to know how much that costs. As a season ticket holder, I will say you get a nice little discount scanner where you get, depending on the item, something like 20-30% off. Not for the beer saver. Also, right before the show, devastating news.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, I heard this.
Because, yeah, beer saver, we said it saved the season. Friday night vibes were super high.
We're 2-0.
Sunday, we got the butter dish 2 with the Sabre. And I just heard no Sabre on weekday games.
No weekday games.
I'm going to have to for sure find out this is true. But I got a text from a reliable
it's true.
season ticket holder. Yeah, it's true.
Damn true.
It's damn true. Okay.
Yeah, no, I saw it on the initial report, and that was my initial reaction was you made us wait all this time just to enjoy a beer saber on the weekend. I mean, the 2-0 start with the beer sabers. If we go on like a 3-game losing streak,
Tell anyone associated with sports. The Sabres ran blank promotion the last 2 days, or 2 games. They won both the games by multiple goals. The idea that you aren't rolling forward with a promotion full time is crazy.
Yeah, and especially I saw people not from Buffalo, like from around the NHL, being like, "This is got to be top 5 like coolest like beer containers," and they were including it in like some baseball one. I'm forgetting, but there was like a collection of the coolest beer containers to drink out of, themed containers, and it's it feels good. It does feel like, you know, the whatever is going on in that office, they nailed it. They nailed it. They got something right. You can see the sword can stand up on its own too. So yeah,
can it really?
Yeah, you can stand it up on the table if you're not at your seat. You got the salute going at the end of the game. DraftKings retweeting Crossing Swords. By the way, shout out Crossing Swords also being on Colorado Avalanche's radar.
What the hell is that?
They throw us shade only for us to turn around.
We thought we were a top 10 Sabres podcast. I didn't see any other Sabres podcasts in there. So I mean, I guess as far as a little thing called the NHL is concerned, we're number one.
At least
They're
in
number one.
At least in
Shout out to the
Colorado.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, killing it. Gatesey's killing it with the recap videos. I want to give him love.
Gatesey has me on the edge of these seats with those win more, lots more.
Dude, the intro, I don't know what's real, what's not. I don't know if someone
He's got to take it easy, though. He's getting a little violent in a couple of these, taking out his frustration on bunt. And I just don't want to see the two of them, you know, for any friction.
I agree. You'd hate to see like there's AI slop and then there's gate size slop.
Yeah.
And that's what he's working with. Turkey. Overrated? I think no. Turkey is the GOAT.
It's the most.
Turkey's outstanding.
It's so overrated.
I'm team overrated.
It's such a. It's so bland of a meat. There's no flavor to it. Imagine chicken and you make it more bland. And then on top of that, like gravy saves the turkey. Think about if there was no gravy.
Imagine a wing with no sauce.
Eating dry white meat.
What's up? Wing no sauce. The same concept.
Same thing.
It sounds like
you need the gravy. I will eat a chicken wing no sauce.
that didn't even
still great. Still great.
Oh, that hit direct.
Deep fried in oil.
I think
anytime you got to cover
I think
something.
you guys are snobs.
Anytime you got listen. Let's get one thing straight.
We need elaborate meat. You wouldn't even know a turkey if it smacked you in the head.
All I'm saying,
Don at least he's like, I'm a connoisseur of cuisine.
Thanksgiving
Don's like,
is
I
about
like to use
the
some tactics.
sides.
It stinks.
Thanksgiving is about the sides. I'll die. I know it's Turkey
is
Day.
about the sides.
It is about the sides. They are the stars of the show.
Give me your power ranking
Turkey
on the
is
sides.
just a fucking diva. Turkey is such a diva. It's crazy.
Turkey is so much better than ham.
That's just not true.
Facts.
Ham's like juicy
this is
flavorful.
This is
Turkey
tough
the
territory
opposite
for
of
me
those
because I don't
things.
like
There's
either.
no juice.
Yeah, well.
There's no flavor. Like what are we
I
even
love
trying to do
turkey.
here? You got to put all the stuff. You got to.
You ever had a good turkey sandwich?
You have to stuff the turkey just
Do you
to
eat
make
ham
it
sandwiches
good.
all the time?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, well you're an idiot.
Bro, you never had a ham sandwich from Wegmans? Are you serious? Ham sub?
Your taste buds
Bro,
are
that's
lack
disgusting.
intelligence.
You got to put stuff in the turkey just to make it taste good.
I never stuff the turkey.
What?
I eat the turkey
That's
straight
just-
bird.
that's
Straight bird, yeah.
Straight bird.
Straight bird.
That's sick.
Maybe a little
There's
gravy.
no way.
Don's
You don't
like-
even make the turkey.
Okay,
What are you
don't make
talking
shit.
about?
Give me the yeah, well, do you?
Of course not.
Okay, so then why are you even talking
Well,
about
you're
it?
like, I don't
What-
put shit
give me
in the
give me
turkey because
power.
you don't make it.
What is going on? How is that a criticism? I say I don't stuff the turkey, and you go, you don't even make it. I go, well, yeah, I don't prefer it stuffed.
because you don't stuff it, so therefore you don't make it. Therefore, you don't stuff it. So it's a double entendre.
Okay, so what are the power rankings? What are the top 5 sides, Don, for Thanksgiving?
All right.
And I'll tell you how many you get correct out of 5.
Okay, so everyone has a different dish, but here's what I'm going with. I'm going with the classic au gratin or scalloped potatoes.
Okay.
Cheesy potatoes all day. That's number 1 with the bullet. Number 2, I'm going with mashed potatoes. If they're made well with garlic, it's incredible. If it's made right, you don't even need gravy.
Lumpy or whipped?
I like whipped, but with the shreds of skin in it. It's delicious.
I don't mind that. I do not like lumps in the turkey, or sorry, in the mashed potatoes. like I like them whipped.
Yeah. So right there, 2 potato ones right off the rip. I might have kind of backed myself into a corner with that. But number 3, we're going with stuffing. That's better than turkey for sure.
Easy.
Now you could say maybe the turkey had some flavor, but stuffing, bang, for sure. I'm going to go after that. I'm going to go back to the cheese world. Not everyone has this, but my family does mac and cheese, spiral mac and cheese to be specific. And then, well, oh man, I backed myself. So I would actually, I'm going to change. I'm going to put,
Oh no.
I'm going to change this. I'm going to take everything from 3 down and remove it because
What?
Not remove it.
Can
Just
you
put
even
it
do
down.
that?
We're just gonna put them down one space, and coming in at number 3, we're gonna put veggie lasagna. So normally I hit that up instead of turkey. I'm all about the lasagna. Again, my family kind of does things differently, and then that's just the sides, desserts. That's a whole nother world. Desserts, we're in a whole nother land. You know. What do we got? What do we got, guys?
I'm trying to think of a fifth, but right off the top of my head, green beans, if done right, steamed, absolutely smack. The mashed potatoes are probably a 2 for me, a solid 2. 3 would be the mac and cheese as well. Number 1 by far is the stuffing, and it's not even close.
100%.
Mashed potatoes solid 2, but stuffing is just way up there above the bar.
Does anyone like that weird canned cranberry?
I'm not the biggest cranberry guy, except for when you made that cocktail.
Every Thanksgiving it's there on the table. I feel like there's only one person, and it's the person that made it.
Well,
that's
eating it. It's like the cranberry sauce, right? Like, what do you put that on? Do you put that on your turkey?
No, because I'm not a psycho.
Just checking.
Yeah. So anyways, the turkey steals the show. That's what we
That's not what we came to a conclusion.
So move on here on Trainwreck.
1-1.
All right.
Pre-turkey Eve
Well,
edition.
if we want we got to
with
fight
some
too.
guy who looks like he has a broken
Thompson?
roof. No.
Yeah, that's Tage
Oh,
Thompson.
Tage
There's-
Thompson.
Oh!
Tage squared
Tage's
up
throwing
right off
haymakers!
the-
Oh my gosh!
Oh, they freed up. They freed up.
I'm sorry, folks. Here at
He
the
lost
VIP
his
at Batavia
bucket.
Downs.
He lost his bucket early.
He lost his bucket
he's got him
early.
in a
He's
headlock.
getting the other guy's
Oh,
bucket.
the bucket's
Both
off,
buckets off.
This is literally like Optimus Prime versus Mega.
Oh! He
Sit
put him
the
right
fuck
down.
down!
He gives him a pat on.
Kind of in the back of the head, but I'm not going
To be honest, I feel like Homelander and the boys. I started looking around thinking I bothered everyone. Everyone's amused and loved it.
Boys,
thank you so much.
Boys, we just turned into John Anik, Joe Rogan, and Daniel Cormier the way we were commentating that fight. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know if there could be a worse place on earth to be an away fan watching a game than McFadden's done.
Yeah, I think, we were talking about how Steelers fans weren't really rowdy. Well, it was a much younger crowd, and people were definitely rowdy. The slightest, like tackle on a third down or, that fumble we were talking about before the show, they went crazy. Got introduced to a new Steelers song we had never heard before.
The Here We Go anthem is crazy.
Yeah.
It goes pretty hard.
Here
It's
we
got
go.
some country vibes. Here we go. It's very decent. I would say the fans there were a little crazy. What do you think of my take on the DJ?
Yeah, I mean the DJ. I think he was just maybe there's just not much to be excited about as a Steeler fan these days. So you got to take every chance you can get. But yeah, they get a stop, they get a fumble recovery. It's the "Here we go, we're going to the Super Bowl" song every time.
2 or 3 times, right? Like in the first half. Like so, I don't know if he was going the anthem, yada yada. But it's also very funny, Slick. Like on the James Cook fumble, I don't know if he was like about to go live, right? So he's like, oh, the ball's out, go get it! Like, and he was like over like the whole like thing, right? Don, I'm not making that up. Like that actually happened.
Yeah,
there
he
were
was
a couple
emceeing
plays
a little
where
bit.
he was like so imagine like a Biacco at Rec Room. Like it was just That's so just it unheard was of. so amateurish, like in my eyes. And then again, it was the voice of Joe Pesci. Oh, there's a ball out, go get him! Like, I can't do the Joe Pesci voice right now, but yeah, it was just
also,
ridiculous.
I'm gonna have one slight complaint. So,
by the way, this place was packed to the gills. So if you're like a Steelers fan, I'm sure it's the best. Like, you know what I mean? But as an away fan, it sucked.
There were some other Bills fans there, but yeah, we were outnumbered, deep in enemy territory. Kind of felt cool though, until things started going like poorly for the Bills in the first half. I'm gonna say though, at this bar, I get a Guinness. Traditionally, Guinnesses are in like 20-ounce glasses. I'd settle for a 16. They're giving out like what looked like 12-ounce like plastic cups. I'm paying like $7 or $8 for it, so that was kind of brutal.
Unacceptable.
We didn't go in because I'm like, this way I can, instead of spending on the ticket, we can get another side of content. I'll have some beers, save a little bit of money. Didn't seem to be the case, but switched up the vibes for the second half and.
So
immediately paid
Don
off.
and I were kind of like morally dead in the water. We were just like, oh, like it sucks. We're like 7-3, like especially because the Bills were moving the ball, like rushing. Nobody was really passing for anything in the first half yesterday. Gatesy is like you guys want to change up the vibes? And like, it was something like, you know, you didn't think about until like that moment. And we're both just like, yes. We go down the road to Southern Tier. We strap in. First play from scrimmage. Bosas and Mimosas, Slick.
Bosas and Mimosas getting not only 2 Rodgers, laying the smack.
Oh, that was
down.
like there's a sack, and then there's like a
here
bear
comes
hug
the
behind,
boom.
like crush him.
Yep, here comes the boom. Quick scoop from your boy CB, and the rest is history.
Off to the races for sure. I mean, Sabres fans are feeling pretty good in the gut after that 5-1 win over the Jets. Always feels good to beat the Jets when you're in Buffalo, whether it's the New York or the Winnipeg, causing the Jets to have a players-only meeting.
Yeah, you love when that happens. I mean, Bills have done that to the Miami Dolphins before. You know, seeing the Sabres on the other side of that, I mean, that's all you had to see. Everyone I talked to that was at the game or watched it was just blown away by how great it was having both, Norris back and Benson.
There was some Ottawa-Buffalo rift because Norris scored 2 goals, 2 even strength goals or something, and that was as many as Dylan Cousins has in the last month and a half or something.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, so I guess they're tied.
But people are salty. Now, again, but truly said, like you said, this is the first time all year it feels like where that top 5 to 6 is kind of where they wanted it to be.
Yeah, and I mean, it's all year long. It's puck battle, control the neutral zone. This game, I mean, they're dumping the puck in. They couldn't get anything going. We were just right out with it. Great puck movement, minimal giveaways that the Sabres have been patently known for in the past. I said it walking out of the stadium, quick movement, quick feet, quick decisions. Everything was quicker. Everything was what we wanted it to be. And then I turn on the Lindy press conference in my car, and the first thing he says is, I really liked how quick we were playing tonight.
There you go.
So me and Lindy were on the same page, and that's what it is. Like, we're a speed team. I mean, we controlled the shots. We also had guys selling out blocking shots, and UPL.
Yeah, where are we at on that
his
guy?
crease to lose now? I mean, he seems to be all the way back.
He's number 1 for me.
He stopped at 1 or 2 breakaways.
Yeah, the game before last week, he was stopping Bedard on breakaways. Like,
the only goal he let in was a guy uncovered that just tipped it right through his legs.
It looked like no goalie had a chance on that, right? So it's just
that's stereotypical.
The thing to me with UPL, and this is as a UPL lover, literally, like is that first 12 minutes tends to be like the ultimate indicator on what you're getting that night. If he survives that first 10 to 12 minutes, you definitely could be at a sub 2 or less like goals like allowed that game.
Well, there also was that game earlier in the season. He lets up 2 in the first,
and he let up 3 for the whole game or whatever.
Yeah. So and
again,
we win 5-3.
I think on the season he's now above a 900 save percentage. I think on the season he's below a 3 goals against. So yeah, I mean, this guy, you would think he has to be the guy, but at the same time, I want to say this. Whatever we have to do to keep the mojo going. If we got to sprinkle an Ellis here or there, we're going to need Lyon in a spot or 2. So you got to make sure we platoon these guys properly.
To our last call, this is from another friend too.
Hey guys, it's Greg Head, and sorry if there's any background noise here. I'm just walking out of a freaking Spencer Gifts right now.
Oh no! Why are you there, bro?
Get my daughter something. So anyways,
what?
What? I'm crashing in, guys. I'm not crashing out. I'm crashing in. I've been on Cloud 9 all week. What a freaking game. I mean, we went into Pittsburgh and we bullied the bullies. That's what Colin Coward, Pat McAfee, everybody in the national spotlight, the PMT guys, they're all saying that. And, to have that record broken for the first time in 50 years, the most rushing yards, I mean, what a performance. I got to admit it, I was on Joe Brady 2 weeks ago, but that was a masterclass. Doing that same play 32 times and having that kind of success, I mean, that was insane. And Cam Hayward, what a punk baby back bitch he is. I mean, dude, you're a 450-pound freaking defensive end, the heart and soul veteran of the meanest team in the land, and you're going to be sitting in the principal's office being like, he hurt me. Josh Allen, he kneed me in my tummy. Now my tummy hurts. And come on, man. Yeah, this is the franchise quarterback of the NFL here. Come on, man. Ridiculous. What a punk bitch. And so, anyways, I can't wait to move on to Bengals and get some revenge against Cincy and just wipe the floor with Joe Burrow and those stupid freaking frosted tips he's got. And the Cincinnati Bengals Instagram account's been playing the stupid snow divisional
I have
game
seen
warm-up
this.
video
They're
he
just
had. We
keep
did the
playing that same
360
video.
What
through
with
the
Joe
ball
Burrow
in the
throwing?
snow. Like,
That was our guy Tape
yeah.
Games. We got that, by the way.
Man.
Fuck.
Anyways, looking forward to this
Everybody
weekend,
can
guys.
understand. Yeah.
Let's go get the dubs, and we'll chat next week. Love you guys.
You got some
They call
fans in the
Nicole Nicky with the blicky?
Oh no!
Is this true?
He's on one.
People are on
They
one
said,
right now.
He's on a
For
ask
sure.
Nicole
Listen,
if
we
she can
appreciate you being
dwarf.
on one.
What is
Listen,
that
you're gonna be
mean?
on one.
No
Go crash out on
twerking.
our line.
What
for
is a
sure.
dwarf?
Absolutely
What's a
no
dwarf?
twerking that will take place right
Is
now.
is that the same as a twerk? What's a dwarf?
It's a backwards twerk.
It's a backwards twerk.
Backwards
Okay,
twerk.
I'm gonna have to do some
I gotta
research.
figure this all out.
We're gonna have to do some research. What the hell is a
Wait,
dwarf?
what's it called?
Let's find out.
Twerk.
A dwark?
Yeah, I have some
Absolutely.
pretty concerning friends.
What? Predictions with conviction. We ended up where did it go? Let's get out of here. What ended up with the records, Don? What were they for the weekend? It's down,
First place, Slick, 12-6. Second place, Nick.
Slick, congrats. Now that the pressure's on, he's thriving.
Yep. Second
What
place,
I do,
Nick,
baby?
10-8. Third place, your
good
boy
looks out.
Don, 9-9.
So three guys,
fourth-
500 or better. That's pretty good.
Although I'm gonna say, anytime you go like 50%, it feels like losing. Because at least if you were just fading everything you picked, you would have won.
Yeah.
And the other guys win. So
yeah,
even though I came in third place, I feel like the loser.
It's
of the group.
incredible that we actually had winners despite I think all those games went under on Friday, Don.
Yeah, every game went under on Friday.
And we were very
I think all of us,
were we all with a pretty bad record after Friday?
yeah.
It wasn't great. We were
the
all
only
losing
one over
for sure,
500 was Nick at 5-3. It was like 2-6.
Yeah. So we had a
3 and
decent
5,
Saturday. We
3
all
and
had a
5.
decent Saturday.
Yeah, had a great
Saturday, baby.
Yeah.
Very slick Saturday indeed. But that means I lost. That means I lost by so I was 7-11, by the way. I'm just a Slurpee loyalist.
Yeah.
Two games I lost by, which means I'm responsible for at least one nuclear atomic wing here from John and Mary's in Hamburg. No free shout outs, but that's where we got it from.
Don't check the
At
menu.
least two.
You won't,
Now here's
you
the deal.
won't find
I
nuclear
have
on the
my
menu.
co-hosts already talking about like how like this doesn't count, even though I'm actually doing the punishment on live, giving the viewer whether you're in your cubicle, whether you're on your road, whether you're having a great work day on this Monday, giving you what you need, giving you that entertainment. But yeah, what I'm going to do to spice up a little bit, I got napkins.
You got a beverage?
I got no beverage. So there you go. You're worried about the nuclear? You're worried about the nuclear of it all?
Okay.
All right, yeah.
We might need
That might be
someone
you
in the
in here.
studio to
Exactly. Well,
grab
maybe
it.
it will be me.
We're
But
probably going to need a beverage.
all I
Someone
got to
back
say, the
there
only
can
one
get
I'm crying at the end of the day was Joey B. 2 picks in the fourth quarter. Slick, take us back to the start of yesterday, getting ready to go to the game day lot.
Got through the lot cast successfully. I don't think any equipment was harmed. So that's a win. That's a dub.
No.
Oh,
we had a victim. Unfortunately, I wish should I pull up the picture of this of Gatesy's keyboard?
Oh no, pull it up. Pull it up.
Yeah.
So
Gatesy, listen, sometimes
I didn't
those
mean to
heaters
slight your keyboard. I'm
so
sorry.
obviously, game day has these amazing heaters which keep you very warm when you're in the VIP tents.
Toasty.
It's just tempting when you're freezing, when you're out in the cold, the 20-degree weather, to get very close to them because you want to heat up so closely.
For sure.
It's like literally dangerous to be that close because they do such a good job heat up. Again, it's always safe. They're always monitored at the game day lot. We don't want anyone firing any losses, but yeah, it's like have you ever used the sideline heaters with the Bills? It's like a jet engine coming out.
Yeah, I even I had my white leather gloves on and I put them up there and they started to like burn almost
Oh my God.
after only a few seconds. I was like, look, there's smoke coming off it. That's cool. And then I realized they were burning. So they're fine. I pulled them off before things got too out of control. But I'm going to need some. They're a little stiffer than they should be.
Forgive that audio. They couldn't get me a stick mic. I had to make sure. I'm getting all the sauce here, folks. I am trying to be a nuclear. We're 2 wings deep right now, so I've served my punishment more than I'm going to have another though. I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
There's
no stopping this train.
Yeah, no doubt, baby.
Just like there was no stopping the train at the tailgate. We had a great lot cast. It was coming down consistently,
Yeah,
the
it was
snow.
Dumping.
But it was almost more like rain snow. It made you more wet than like it made you like heavy.
At the tailgate, because once you got into the game, that's when the real snowfall started to happen. And it only let up for like 5 minutes in the third quarter. I turned to the person next to me. I was like, it's finally not snowing. And then 2 minutes later, bit my words. But yes, successful tailgate. And then really got dumped on going into the game. How was your section? What was your experience like?
My section was good again. Frozen seats, so there was a frozen layer on all the
your
seats.
butts
Of course,
were getting wet for sure.
Yeah, so-
butt wet, cold wet.
So I just want to
yeah.
say, guys, next time you don't think we're going through. Whoa, what the heck? There it is. All right, up. It's loading.
It's
well,
loading.
this is it. They don't want to show how badly this keyboard was burned. Okay.
Whatever.
There's some tech issues.
All right,
We'll get to that.
three deep. I can feel the bead of sweat coming down my forehead. I'm going to take a little break.
Here we go. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Melted keys. One popped out. So next
When
time.
people see that, they're going to be wondering what Gatesy was doing at the tailgate, though, too.
He was on fire, clearly. He was typing so fast,
Dude,
getting clips out so
it's
fast.
actually,
He was melting his keyboard down.
It's actually appropriate that Gates' keyboard melted because the way he was dialed in editing for like the whole tailgate yesterday, like literally let him cook. This is what happens.
Yeah, next time you think your whatever show isn't doing enough, just
We're out in the
we're out in the elements, and we got laptops down.
It is time to get ready for the craziness.
Here we
It is
go.
time for the Christmas draft. Here we go. Let me see if I can get this going. Oh, give me a couple bangs.
The double bang. Oh, what do we got?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, geez.
I love this. I'm so ready.
Oh, Pearl!
Oh!
Oh, no.
Phil, are you all right?
Crash out.
Guys, it's
Alrighty.
madness here on set.
So we got madness. We've unleashed the hounds. Literally, we've got Leia, Phil, and Pearl all doing their thing. Phil looks like he got a gimp coming off the chair. Hopefully he's okay. But that's okay. We are into the madness. We've got the Christmas ambiance playing.
Over there.
We got the Christmas ambiance playing. It looks like we're settling down. We've got myself, Slick, Abigail, and Donnie will all be drafting a Christmas movie, a Christmas snack, a Christmas character, a Christmas decoration, and a Christmas song. So, Slick, you randomly generated the draft order, which you did with absolute integrity.
Are we doing a snake draft?
Snake draft,
Okay.
100%.
All
I
right.
did this with the utmost integrity. I'm not
Utmost
gonna
integrity.
not gonna plug the website, but just so you guys, I showed him this before
what
the
is-
show,
what's the
so
order?
he'd
Ah.
believe me.
I can't
Because
see that far.
I came in one. It is myself, Abigail, Maniac, Don. Don gets the double at the
Damn.
end. So,
All right.
Just to keep these categories on my mind here.
Okay.
We can go any order, right? We don't have to go these rounds. So not just because it's listed first, but because this is a layup.
Oh no.
And you would want it on your Christmas squad if you were anybody. Going with a movie first.
Okay.
And that movie is none other than Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin.
It's very
taking
you.
the big one, taking the obvious.
Yeah.
It's a home run hitter right off the rip. You can have your designated batter up to hit first. I'm going to do it.
Okay. I'm ready.
Yep, ready to rock.
Mine is obviously also a classic, but this came out when we were younger, and I was just enthralled by this movie, and I still to this day, it's amazing. Polar Express.
That's a good choice. That was
chocolate.
Yep.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
on my board. I had to pick between that one and Home Alone.
When
I'm
he
not
got
gonna
the
lie.
hole in the pocket, I cried.
Oh, God.
Did you
it's
really?
so
Yeah, who
Yeah.
could not cry? It was going. But I will also be crying a tear of joy as I get. Well, listen, you guys go movie early, so I got to adjust my board. I'm going to go with something that's going to win me a big population grab. I'm going to get a huge demo here. Give me a song. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. Give it to me.
That's a good choice.
Oh, so we can jump out of order.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know these rules.
She's adjusting. She's learning as we go.
Yeah, so
Dang.
that being said,
So would
too,
you have gone
I'm
the movie still?
No, it's fine.
We're all
Go.
good. We're all good.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Go.
So I'm actually, I had
Two picks coming up.
Yep, I had planned on picking this first thinking no one would go for it. It's a home run, though. Decoration, got to go with the Christmas tree.
That is
got to go with the
wow,
tree.
yeah, that's huge.
With the ornaments and all.
All
the
right.
presents underneath, that's a number one pick with a bullet.
That is the number one pick.
So for my
It's a
second
1A decoration.
For my second pick, see, I like some deep cuts in some of these, so I'm actually gonna go to movie, and I'm gonna pick National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That movie is built around me and my dad's humor. It felt like that's my dad pretty much, with the roof lights and everything, and them not working, and then plugging it in, everyone getting blown away. So I love that movie.
So I'm not going to lie, I was about to do a movie. Then I realized all three of you already have a movie. So now I can just wait till round 5 and get a great movie. Wow, how fortunate for me here. Thank you guys all.
I mean, you probably already got yours locked.
No,
anyway.
no. So I'm going to go with a character, and I am going to draft the first character of the Christmas draft. Welcome to the team, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm tempted to go with Old Saint Nick, but I'm going to go with the showstopper, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You remind me of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, I could lead a team.
Yeah.
On a dangerous situation.
Agreed.
All right. Ready to rock, Abigail.
I'm also going to follow with a character.
Uh-oh.
The backbone of Christmas. Give it up for none other than Mrs. Claus.
Wow. Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus. Okay. Someone's got to feed that guy 365 days a year.
Yeah.
Make sure the elves are ready to go.
I think I'm also going to pick a character here.
Oh,
No. I think I can get this character at a later.
Yeah, you and
at a
Don are
later-
going to have to joust
at
on a character.
At a later date.
Okay.
So I'm going to go first snack off the board.
Oh.
And I'm going to go with the gingerbread man.
Okay. All right, gingerbread
Classic.
man.
Classic. Not to be confused with the house, because you don't necessarily eat the house.
I think we'll bundle in what you could eat under the house under that pick, though.
Sounds
Because
good.
not a lot of people just eat just the gingerbread
Okay.
man, so it wouldn't be fair to you. So we'll give you any gingerbread assorted item out of that.
Gingerbread.
The gingerbread community.
Yes.
But you have 2 picks in a row here.
Do I? Oh, I do. Oh.
Yeah.
Snake drafts.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Turn up.
This is where I'm going to take the character.
Okay.
Oh, man, it's such a tough choice because I want to go for some of the unsung heroes,
Yeah.
but I'm going to have to take jolly old Saint Nick off the board. The
Jolly
face
old Saint
of
Nick.
Christmas himself. Not to be confused with the backbone.
He's not the backbone. That's all I'm going to say.
Not the
Behind
backbone.
every great man, there's a great woman.
For sure. All right, Abigail, you got snack, decoration, or song?
I'm going to go with a decoration because I think this is super in my house this year. The classic big red bow.
There you go. The big red bow.
Iconic. Everywhere. I got him in my tree. I got him in the garland. I got him on the present
I
tree.
mean,
Everywhere.
I wouldn't expect anything else for you to pick the bow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And
Lead
let's
bow
face it,
girl.
if there's a
the face
December,
of the bow.
if there's a December to
Abigail
remember
is.
sales event, you better believe there's a big red bow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For
big
sure.
time.
Okay, so I am up. I've already gone with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. And again, I can wait on the movie, so we got to go snack or decoration here. All right, well, I mean, I guess I'll go Christmas cookies. Is that like one group? Like those assorted Christmas cookies
I think
that you see
like
in the
sugar
group?
cookies that you frost.
Yeah, like that you would see all on
those
one
are
plate.
the Christmas cookies, not like the other.
Yeah,
kinds.
not all, like
Yeah.
I'm not taking the Hershey Kiss on top of the thing. Like I'm taking the basic Christmas
Yeah,
cookies.
the
I'm
sugar-
taking
the sugar
the sugar
Christmas
cookies frosting made as Christmas,
well, like some
Christmas cookies. That's I want Christmas cookies.
All right, so real quick, I want to say I'm heartbroken that she picked Mrs. Claus because I was going to pick a very deep cut of Mrs. Claus. Miss Jessica from Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I don't know if you've seen that puppet movie.
No, what?
She's a hold on. You go
That's
back. Let me
deep.
pull this up real quick.
Miss Jessica.
This is super important to me. You'll remember it. Do you got the stream still
Oh
up there?
yeah. Sorry, I went all Christmas ambience.
Let me just get this up for you guys.
Stand by.
This
Give me a
is-
second on the stream.
because I can't pick her, but I just want you to see. You'll recognize who this is. This is like a made-for-TV puppet movie. all about like, and it's musical.
Oh yeah, I saw you had these preloaded in here.
This, you remember Miss Jessica?
Oh my goodness.
That turns
Yes.
into
Yeah.
she turns into Mrs. Claus and it's a really weird movie because they have like the abominable wizard and snowman and
Yes.
everything. I just need to bring that up because
I'm
I think
surprised we haven't gotten a live action Mrs. Claus origin story film
Yeah.
by now.
it was the only time Mrs. Claus was portrayed as a redhead, and I think it's why I got a thing for redheads when
All
I
right,
was
there
younger.
we go.
So I thought
Okay.
she was hot. Just got to put that out there.
Producer Rachel says her too.
Yeah.
Oh, Martha May Whovier is a character. That's for
Yeah.
All right,
certain.
who the hell are you picking?
Okay. Yeah, I know. I just had to get that off my chest. So
Okay, I'm glad we all
character,
went
we're
on
going
that
with
journey.
Frosty.
There you go. Yep, that's who I was debating with.
The longest discussion of anything Christmas, and he doesn't even pick the character he brings up.
Yep. Well, I couldn't. I can't. She's Mrs. Claus.
It's okay.
She's a Mrs. Claus.
I wanted to
variant.
pick her because
I
she
know,
was a
that's right.
double. She was like
All right,
two characters.
You got Frosty.
Yep. And then snack, Lindor truffles.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a. Mhm.
I
Yeah,
already have
when
gone
you
through
see that
2
gold
bags of
wrapping,
them.
you know what time it is, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. I got Christmas cookies, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Guys, think outside the box. Come on.
All right.
I
So
want
for
some more creative
decoration,
things.
I
I
got
am
a good
going
one.
with the stocking. The stocking is always a great thing. You get multiple gifts in it sometimes. That's always a great thing. And the thing is, your stocking expectation is never like super high for a gift. So every so often when you get something sick in the stocking, it's like, whoa, knocked my stocks off. Stockings.
Cool.
Yeah, not bad.
That was the most mean cool that's ever been said on the show. I want that clipped. I want that clipped it out on everything.
That is a pretty good meme
here's
reaction.
the thing. There's two
Cool.
approaches to the draft,
Exactly. No
and
problem.
we've
Nope.
said it before. You can have the one I want to pick like the B-sides, deep cuts, or I want to put together the best team that everyone
Bro,
that
I'm putting
pleases
together.
the
Bro, I'm
masses.
putting together
together the
the dream
Avengers of
team.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm more of a deep cut guy myself.
You are. So wait, Abigail, you're up.
I'm going to do Christmas song. This is coming out of left field, but I sing this song with my little brother every Christmas in harmony.
In harmony.
Malakaliki Maka.
Oh,
Okay, the Hawaiian-
that's a good one.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you.
Malakaliki
Oh,
Maka.
It's like
okay.
actually like kind of like an upbeat, like normal song.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
All right,
sleeper.
all right,
That's
all
a
right.
sleeper.
Fair enough.
Great song.
That's
That's
outside the
that's
box.
it. Malakalikiaka.
I'm gonna get outside the box for you right
Malakaliki
here.
Okay.
So double pick. These are my last two, I believe.
Yep.
All
Last
right.
two.
Decoration. I could take an easy cop and go for what goes on the tree, easily customizable. But I'm gonna take the guy people are forgetting about, the elf on the shelf.
Oh,
Okay.
great one.
That's
Thank
a good
you.
pick.
That's
Good
a
pick.
really good one.
Appreciate it.
Proud of you.
And then to finish this off, also outside the box, a very untraditional Christmas song. The 12 Days of Christmas by who? Not the original you're thinking of.
The 2007 Buffalo Bills.
No.
Oh, okay.
Pentatonic.
By the Iceman himself, Gucci Mane.
Oh no.
He sang that?
Yes.
We might have to play that after the show and show us listening to it.
Burr.
Yeah, the burr, man. All right. So
Okay.
Abigail, time to round out your pick. Looks like you're in the snack zone.
So I was gonna go with, you guys know the Rolo that you bake in the oven, you put the pretzel on it.
Yeah.
I eat like 50 of those on Christmas Eve. I get sick off of them, but I'm going to
Sick
pick.
with it.
I'm gonna pick. I say it's a snack for me. The espresso martini.
Oh, okay.
Slick feels like you just dropped the ball.
I did.
Oh wow.
After a few glasses of wine, you hit me with that espresso martini. I'm ready to go family mode 150%.
Espresso martini might be the pick of the draft for sure.
Sleeper.
We got Don and I with one pick left each here. I'm rounding it out with movie. Surprisingly, my 1A and 1B of Christmas movies are both still on the board. So I'm deciding between
I think I know what your
The
1A
Grinch Who
is.
Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey version,
Yes.
and Elf.
Elf
That's
has
what
to
I
be in
thought. I
consideration.
thought Elf was gonna go.
I thought Elf
early.
could have been a
I'm
first round
not.
pick.
It definitely could
So
have.
I'm
the
just
thing
not
is,
an Elf guy.
the thing is, I'm a traditional Elf guy, Elf every year. But the last couple of years on Christmas, the Jim Carrey Grinch is just so good. I'm so tempted to go, but I'm gonna go with the traditional Elf pick. I'm gonna go with Elf because it's more like I know when the Who's are singing when he stole all the gifts. That's a pretty good one. But when the sleigh flies over them and the elf, because they get the singing, it's all about singing. That's all the Christmas. Start singing around and the general public. But I'll take rocking around.
Yeah.
Malakaliki
All right.
is a nice.
So for my last song, had a lot of secular picks. Keep in mind, I'm a good old St. Andrews Country Day School boy.
The religion of it all.
So yeah, we're bringing in some a classic. This has to be the Josh Groban version. Oh Holy Night. When he hits that high note, tears come down. No matter where I am, when I'm in a store, whether I'm making stuff, we had to hit him with a good one. When when he says, "Oh night divine," but crazy good. Got to be Josh Groban with the holidays.
Love that. I love
every
that
single word you said about that song. Abigail is just like,
yes.
Yeah.
That was outstanding. She's rooting you on.
Any shout out to Abigail?
Yes, I brought you all a gift. So I just wanted to let you guys, I want everyone to know who's watching that we are doing Buy a Sock, Give a Sock with Oshai Children's Hospital.
Are you kidding me? Let's go.
I brought you guys socks, but every sock you guys go to Tops Market and buy these for your stocking stuffers. And every sock bought, we're going to donate a pair back to the Children's Hospital. So I brought these all for you guys. You guys can all go get your stocking stuffers at Tops. They're at like 55 Tops locations. And they're really fun. And they have our little Brody the Buffalo on them. So
I literally wanted a pair of Bill's socks.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Christmas
they're lucky.
came early.
Seriously, it sounds like Tops never stops giving back more, if you ask me. So huge shout out to Tops, Oshai, and you for obviously the initiative. Let's make sure we're making everyone feel good, because this is the part of the season that's the best to feel good. So it's nice to get a little warm and cozy with the holiday season. With that said, I've got a plan for Stephon Diggs on Sunday, and I haven't done it against the game against the Texans. I didn't do it in the first game. I'm doing it in this game. They're going to come out. Stephon Diggs is going to line up wide left. Who do you think I'm putting on him?
Who are you putting on him?
Number 17, Josh Allen. Line him up, stick him, stop him on the first play. Now here's the thing. Here's what you're going to say. You're going to say, Coach, I can't do that. Well, guess what? When he stops him on the first play, I take my franchise quarterback out, and he's totally fine. What do you think Stephon's thinking about the rest of the game? Is he thinking about how he can play and dominate on the field? No. He's thinking about how Josh Allen stopped him on the first play of the game.
I think a better plan for Stephon would be plan B, but I digressed on.
I mean, I heard you were getting creative with the D taking over from Babbage, but wow, that's really it's really new one.
Wear your glasses while you're drinking the Manhattan?
No.
Oh, I feel like
yeah. Why? Where are the glasses? You've been rocking those lately.
I got LASIK.
But you're still wearing the glasses for games?
Yeah, it's for the look. It's for the experience. It's for my
are those meta glasses? Are you just filming the whole?
I can look at film.
I don't know if you should admit that on air.
Zuckerberg's feeding me film real time. All right, boys. Speaking of film, I gotta go. GM Kevin Adams. Kevin, there's been a lot of talk this week. There was Yarmo watch. Where are you at mentally? What's the focus here?
Mentally feeling good. Picked up a great win in Vancouver last night. Obviously, I wasn't there. I'm back here in Buffalo waiting for Yarmo to get off the plane so he can teach me how this vending machine will work. But other than that, things are good. We're getting back on the winning ways.
Coach, what's with the three goalies thing? Our head coach, or I'm sorry, GM, our head coach said kind of had some comments that he didn't want to send down a guy because he's been forced to carry three goalies. Any comment on that?
No comment further than we will continue to play the best goaltenders. And, UPL's been playing well. The two young guys as well, battling for a spot. No comment on the send down.
Okay. Any comment on the holiday season? What are you looking forward to most here as we go down the stretch here in 2025?
I'm looking at Yarmo getting here so he can take some weight off my back. I'm really trying to go home to the family, take some time off. I've been doing a lot of heavy lifting around the arena. Looking forward to the holidays, maybe a glass of eggnog and some time with the family.
Coach, have you had one of those beer sabers yet?
Oh, yeah. I was down in a few of those last night watching the boys buzzing.
All right. Well, I got to say, this is the fact that you don't have them on weeknights is some bullshit. And you're the GM, so I need you to pull some strings for me. I only go to weeknight games. I haven't even gotten my beak wet with one beer saber. Can you do that for me?
I had the same issue as you, and I approached Terry with this matter. And he said, we can't do the beer saber on weekdays. So I said, yes, Terry, you're the boss. I always listen to you. And that's where we're going from there on out. I'm not happy with the decision either, but what Terry P does, we do as well. So that's all.
I mean, wonderful result. I'm hyped. First half, Bills, totally asleep at the wheel, kind of like Liz. Just totally asleep.
All credit. There's chaos in this studio. It's lucky that hasn't happened. We made it 40 plus episodes before we really had anybody. So let's quick clap it up for everybody.
Yeah, no doubt.
Since last incident, we're moving it down to a 0.
And I gotta say too, I wouldn't want to be locked in the pink
No,
rooms
listen,
for
the
an
pink tank,
hour
the pink tank.
while having to listen to us.
That's
too,
true.
by the way.
That's true. By the way, have mercy on our producer Alec as well, because I know my voice has been screaming. We've been talking monotone. I'm sure he's trying to figure out
like crazy.
I'm sure he's trying to
over
figure out what reality we're going to live in for the rest of the show, and he does it on a show basis. So huge shout out to him. But Don, again, it's about the Bills doing it on a game-to-game basis. They can't get over these second half adjustments as we get into the full game day talk.
Yeah, I mean, it's we talked about it last week. This is it's a tale of two halves. This team. No matter who they're playing.
It was the worst of times. It was the best of times.
As long as we're ending with the best of times, that's what matters. But I mean, absolutely devastating to be a Patriots fan today. You're up 24-3 at half. You're lighting a cigar. You're like, it's over. 24/7. Sorry.
But I got to, before we get into the numbers games, and we'll pull it back to the beginning. Now we got to go back to the beginning. That's what I'm saying. We got into it. We got into it because we're very excited. We were talking about it.
There's a lot of layers
you
to
can't
this
blame
onion.
us. When you see a beautiful cake on the table, you're like, I want to talk about that. But we got to talk about the whole trade. But I just want to share. And speaking of hypocrites, and speaking of people that annoy me, and speaking of losers, and speaking of little bitches, I'm talking to you, Mike Vrabel. You're out on the field during this call. All I gotta say is, listen, you can say anything you want about McDermott, okay? Like, you shouldn't be wearing the glasses. Like, you clap too much. Like, all these things. Like, all these things are such low level, like sitcom, like little, because you have Mike
You're
Vrabel
a fan of Al
there.
Qaeda.
Pick it up. Pick it up. It's like there's a class you have to be held to as an NFL head coach, and you're on the
let alone former player.
Pick it up. Yeah, get out of here, Vrabel.
Yeah.
Ready, willing, and Vrabel to bitch.
And then he goes on.
Sorry, that's it.
And then,
Oh
no.
Vrabel, what you need to do? This is what you need to do, buddy. Okay, Vrabel.
Quit bitching, babe.
Vrabel, you got to do it. Vrabel, I know why you're pissed too. Okay, Vrabel, I know why you're pissed.
Cute stuff.
You couldn't beat Josh Allen as a rookie in 2018 when you came into Buffalo. You couldn't beat him in 2019 when he went to Tennessee. You're saying, why are there so many tourists at our game? No, it was just Bills Mafia took over Nashville in 2019, buddy. Now, 2021, the Titans did beat the Bills, but you didn't beat Josh Allen. Josh Allen beat himself. He slipped on a goal line carry. He makes 9 times out of 10. So Josh Allen beat himself. Godzilla beat himself on that one, all right? You didn't, buddy. And the fact that you can't beat Josh Allen on a consistent basis, that's what drives you nuts. You got away in the first matchup, and you got owned in the second half of this matchup. And how do I know they got owned in the second half of this matchup? Why were you feeling so good in the second half?
Tell me why.
5 consecutive touchdown drives by the Buffalo Bills. So when they went back down 31-28, they had scored on the last 4 drives. That was why you're going. Do you know how many times that's happened in the NFL this year?
How many times did it happen in the NFL this year?
What's that number behind you, guy?
0. I think it's a 0.
0 other times in the NFL this year, according to my assistant with an A and an I in the word.
The donut.
Yeah.
0 times in the NFL. So Josh Allen didn't just become father to these Patriots in the second half. He absolutely daddied them. Sabres fans are still riding that GMKA fired, smoking on that GMKA pack, I guess the kids say, Slick.
Yeah. I mean, Sabres fans are rejoicing, not because they know that this will be a good move, not because they know good hockey is yet to come, but because something was done in the front office. Terry made a move. It wasn't selling the team, but there's something to be happy about. Apparently, Maniac, Terry was a little butthurt by these early chants in the beginning of the season. We'll sell the team and fire Kevin Adams when the fans were chanting early. I think this is a 5-0 loss to the Devils at home. I think we were in attendance for this too.
I wasn't for this game, but yeah, first of all, complaints. There's been former players that have thrown shade about like, oh yeah, the owner actually attends these games, like about Terry not showing up. Finally shows up to a game because the Sabres were kind of doing well. They do the classic thing, lay an egg. He's in the house to hear those chants that were so, you could record it with your phone and hear it posted on social media. And according, I'm going to give credit where it's due. I was listening to Paul Hamilton talk about this, and he said he got his feelings hurt pretty badly about this. And
where's the leak? I mean, is it obvious? Where this is all, because now we got the Tuck contract.
I mean,
him
even like leaking out that his feelings were hurt is just pathetic to me.
Well, I
think it only comes from someone that was with him. I don't think
Terry would have
anyone and said my feelings are hurt.
That's not a flattering.
Let it be known, like in front of
But
Paul
he
Hamilton.
didn't let it be known. He's like, what? He was probably in the box with the E team, the executive team, and literally was like, "What's happening?"
By the way, as we speak right now, Terry Pegula is at Sabres practice.
That's vague.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Yarmo's already getting Terry in the building. If you weren't happy with his attendance rate, it's already up.
Yeah, I mean, my complaint about him wasn't ever like that he was like a terrible owner in the case of like he was actively making decisions that were like ruining the team. It was really more the opposite. He was more of an absentee guy, right? Like he wasn't, pun work. There wasn't big moves being made to Key Bank. There was just a going through the motions about it all. So this is a great opportunity for, some redemption for him. And I like it because, it shows that, hey, if you're a fan and you think you're not being listened to, well, guess what? He heard you loud and clear,
Welcome them on here at Trainwreck today. I believe we have Caitlin and Marcy Barker.
Yes.
There we go. All right. Well, first off, Marcy, I'm going to start with Caitlin. Caitlin, is this a typical game behavior at the Barker household? Is this just another game day to you when you see Marcy running around?
Yeah. It is every single game day. I just so happened to pull up my camera and get on video, but it is every single game.
So for me, again, I know that this
she's
gets
squirming in her seat. She's so excited.
Marcy, it's unbridled passion. I can just tell. I was in the other room when we brought him into the green room getting ready for the show. I could hear the passion. I could hear the excitement. And that's what we need every day. So walk me through this past Sunday's game, Marcy. Obviously, we're down 21-0. What were your emotions at that point?
You never give up. You always believe. I learned that from the Ravens game. You stay in it to win it. I have procedures that I go through. So it starts out with a Zuba can of a choice beverage. I have I have the same exact pint glass because I collect them. And then we have the game attire. I wear the same shirt under the jersey. It's very methodical, but the more we're down, the higher we've got to pump up this crowd, and we are finger crossing, we're praying, I'm kicking, I've got to hit slap the couch. It is passion 100%.
I saw a lot of moves. So when I watch this, I know it's like a thing that the kids say or whatever. I watched this TikTok 7 times in a row. Now I was entertained. I was filled with glee every time. But the one moment that got me laughing the most was, like you just said, the couch slam. It was a full lumberjack slam to the point where I couldn't tell, was this in celebration? Was this when Marcy was mad with maybe a ref call? Was this to get is this like the equivalent of hitting the bleachers at the game? Tell me about that move and why it's so important.
And thankfully, she didn't catch the other 6. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there might have been some rage-fueled ones here.
Oh, there sure was.
And then it's the kick in the air, like on that lady from Saturday Night Live, Molly, whatever. I got to kick and stretch and here.
My big 3. I didn't know about your guys. I love the first down signaling. I love the telling the refs to the TV what's going on. But yeah, my big 3 were the couch slam. I love the kick. And then what were we doing? Were we driving the bus? Are we flying like a little private plane? What's going on with this one?
Okay, again, it's not superstitions, but I happened to go into the kitchen and they weren't doing well. So I run in the kitchen and then I hear the scream. So I got to run in there and I'm running like this. And then they were not doing great. I run back out and then I run back in. It's what works. It's what works. You got to find what works. And Joshy came through.
I mean, we always hope Joshy comes through.
Joshy came through, and it was because Marcy was doing her part.
These guys know a little bit about that. These guys once spent an entire quarter in the bathroom because the Bills weren't doing too well. So whatever it takes to will our Bills back into play, whether it's you steering the train from the kitchen to the living room or whatnot. When did you know that the Bills were going to win this game? What was the action in the video? Was like, okay, we're winning this game. I know like we all felt that way when we tied it up, but was there one specific action that we can point out in this video?
I think it was when I was standing. I'm standing in front of the TV, and we're doing, and I think, okay, it's working. I'm working. Mo is reaching, and it's working. So this is where I backed off on the beverages because it was going to be a long game.
Long game.
So I had to save them. For the. We've got playoffs. We've got to limit
space it out.
I love this. Yeah, listen, it is a marathon, not a sprint. The Barkers are telling us about it here live on Trainwreck today. Heard of Buffalo Trainwreck Sports. So let's get into a little bit more of our fanhood at the Barker household. Who are our favorite all-time Bills? I know obviously Josh is a more recent stud on that Mount Rushmore, but maybe who are some of our favorite Bills from years past?
Okay, I mean, again, I lived through 4 Super Bowls, so it's that is my Bruce Smith.
Bruce.
I love that. So his favorite out of those. What about?
It's Joey.
Okay, about Bosa's and Mimosas.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, who doesn't love the Big Bear JB?
Joey, or is she talking Buffalo Joe?
Oh wait, which
Buffalo
one is that?
Joe?
Is it Joey Andreessen or Bosa?
Okay. We love all Joes here in Buffalo. But we got to be clear, just because there is one under the name Buffalo.
Team communication to get on the right page here on this Friday as we head into a Cleveland weekend. What about like a favorite moment? Do you have like maybe a favorite stadium memory, or like I know you? We were talking. You live out of town. I don't want to dox you, but do you have a favorite moment maybe at the current stadium that you've gone through?
Yes. Okay. So I've been to one game. It was a preseason game. I have my little certificate here. It was against the Colts on August 13th of 22. Took my son. We had front row seats, and I'm laughing my face off because I was padding the pads on the line, holding up my certificate as I waited in line. I felt like Buddy the Elf with all the other 5-year-olds getting my certificate. And I'm pounding the pads and throwing my sign. This is my first game. The cameraman, shocking, he hears me. Now I'm a jumbotron. Best memory ever.
So the cameraman got you. You got your moment.
Got it. Got it.
Unbelievable.
Nailed it. Got it on camera. Wait, my cousin, she and her husband, Jeremy, my niece, and season ticket holders, they live in Hamburg. They were up in the seats and they're calling, I see him, RC.
To me, that's almost like more memorable if you were to see on the Jumbotron a fan with some tenure like yourself with a sign that says it's their first game. Like a 5-year-old kid, it's their first game. Like, yeah, no shit, it's your first game, buddy. Like, you've been on this planet 5 years. But if I see a tenured fan with a first game sign, makes me a little heartthrob, and I'm glad that you were able to have that moment in attendance at the Ralph.
I'm just going to interject here that the Instagram comments, you got a lot of fans over here. We got Olivia Evans saying she has a path engraved in the floor. Go Mama Bills. Lydia Crawford says, you tell it, Marcy. You're incredible. You're the best. So a lot of fans over on Instagram of you.
I think that was it, right? Like, I mean, Marcy, as awesome as you're looking at the video, you were just being yourself, right? Like, it was all just flowing naturally. That was how you felt during the game. You were willing the team to victory. I think that's why it resonated with so many Buffalo fans, because you could feel that.
We could all relate to it too. It's like, okay, it's not just me acting like a crazy person in front of the TV when my Bills are doing well and or terribly. I think we all felt a little bit of Marcy in that video for sure.
I love it. I do it every week. Every week.
We need to every week.
We may have to get Marcy in the regimen here. I just need to get pumped up. I need to make sure my mindset's right. And it seems like she is a straight shooter. We got to get that going. Speaking of shooting straight, Marcy, we know that our Bills and Brandon Bean love to bring back former Buffalo Bills. So I had a question for you. Obviously, it sounds like Bruce Smith could be a candidate. He could probably play a couple down still. Who would you bring back if you could bring back any former Bill, all time, or anything like that to play on this team for this stretch? Who would you bring back?
Okay, so who jumps out to me is Tremaine Edmonds.
Oh my God! I'm
wow.
on the same page as you. I had his jersey. Maniac wasn't his biggest believer.
I was a Tremaine Edmonds hater, but now that the middle of the defense needs a little bit of help, I'm realizing you don't realize what you got till it's gone. Just like,
Smart man.
Just like when the Patriots had Marcy in the kitchen, they were feeling good. When she was in the living room on the
Not
TV
so
signaling
much.
first down,
Not so much.
Not so much. They were
Yeah.
hoping she was back in the kitchen for sure. But confidence level, Marcy, I know you're feeling good. I know it's tough as Buffalo fans because we convince ourselves in our hearts, our brains, everything that this is the year. There will be no Mahomes. There will be no Burrow. How are you feeling about this stretch run? Where is your confidence level overall?
Okay, so I'm feeling confident. I feel confident, but I felt confident and I thought for sure we're going to push the fish. So even though these teams, we've got the Browns and the Jets, that their season hasn't gone that great, you can't count those out. No. So for me, you can't count out those teams, although I really want to. It's the Eagles. I'm really nervous about them. But with the Browns, we got to stuff Myles Garrett and Judy.
No doubt about it. It's an interesting point because we do seem to struggle in those games where we're a little bit more of a favorite, like a 7 to 10 point favorite, like we did against the Dolphins, like you said, Marcy. To be honest, it's actually a good talking point. Are you more worried about the Browns and Jets game combined or the Eagles game where they'll likely be up for it? So we'll have to be there. We'll have to get further input from Marcy as that goes. But obviously, we are into Cleveland week. How are you feeling about this Cleveland matchup? We've got Shedeur Sanders. He just kind of took the throne of the Cleveland QB. Are you feeling confident in this Cleveland matchup? What do we got to do to be successful in your mind?
Okay, where I think our positives are, it's our weather. It's our kind of weather. And I think for sure we stay healthy. Knock on wood. Stay healthy, and we're getting them.
Everyone.
We're getting them. We're believing.
I like that. Yeah, it's that time of year. It is believing season. So, Marcy, I know we're believing. Thank you so much for joining us on Trainwreck today. Yourself as well, Caitlin. Thank you for making this happen. What's on the Christmas list? What's something besides the Buffalo Super Bowl?
Plans?
What's something besides the Buffalo Super Bowl that can make the holidays that much more special for the Barker family?
Christmas came early. Chiefs are out.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's it. Just leave it at that.
But hey, one game at a time. And home field advantage. Christmas gift. Win the division. Home field advantage.
Okay, so let's have the Ravens take care of business. Let's have the
Marcy.
Bills take care of business this weekend. Thank you very much, the Barker ladies, for joining us on Trainwreck today. Thank you for coming in. Go make sure to have yourselves a good day now. Thank you very much, ladies. Have a good one.
Thanks. Go Bills.
Go Bills!
Yeah. Speaking of burden to bear, you guys can give it to me.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'm also
What are you smiling about?
I was like 8 o'clock. This is perfect. We have Sunday Night Football and Sabres. I'm gonna build the Buffalo Dream parlay. Sabres money line.
Oh, so you're really mad.
And Ravens -3.5. I put a bunch of the earlier winnings on it. Everything's looking great. Everything's looking fantastic. Second half, they go up 11 Ravens. I'm like, all right, just hold on. Back up QB in. Keep running it with Henry. I look, Trainwreck tweets out, dunking on how the Patriots haven't scored this many points in the last 6 quarters or 4 quarters, whatever it was. And immediately 5 minutes later, get a touchdown.
It did happen very quickly.
Get a touchdown. Ravens don't score again. And yeah, and
Like not only
Patriots
don't
win.
score again, like
It was
like
it was
they
a classic
like
mush.
they lost. Like they lost the game and then had to come back like with a chance to come back
and fumble
and
the
didn't
ball.
even didn't even get across half field. So it's just
No.
like they didn't just lose. Like to lose with like 20 seconds left would have been like, oh, heartbreak. Like they got throttled.
I mean,
like
yeah.
absolutely just blew it.
I mean, there's just questionable decisions too. Again, by Harbaugh.
Like, where was Derrick Henry? Everyone wants to know where Derrick
You don't
Henry
have
was.
Derrick Henry in for your last, drive, like not once, and he's been like ripping off 6 yards a play. Just doesn't make any sense. And so I don't know if for the folks that are superstitious or maybe a little stitious out there in the gambling world, we called what happened a mush. And it's not when it's anyone's fault, but someone tweets or says something. It's not the reverse jinx. It's like a reverse jinx. You're like, oh, well,
this one's over.
Yeah, exactly. So he dunked on them not scoring points, and so yeah, I actually, you can talk to Haley about this. I was pretty livid.
I can believe
I was
that.
pretty livid. I didn't even retweet the post. I'll admit that because I was
That's
like,
fine.
dude,
I
it's
was
too
watching
early.
this game at the hotel bar with none other than Mike Bunt.
Oh no.
Yeah, that wasn't. We weren't reacting well either.
364 days to assemble these reputations and 1 time to truly assess them. So we are getting into it with our nice list. We've assembled a list of maybe people that we thought have been nice, well-charactered, well-mannered, behaved well in 2025. I'm going to start us off, and I think you guys might be angry at me, honestly, because I think I picked at some low-hanging fruit. Our friends who we've been teamed up with all year and have done so much well in the community, Sweet Buffalo, Hope's Totes, the Croom Photos Family Foundation, Buddy's Second Chance Rescue, and more. A huge shout out to all the organizations, even to the Salino Truck Wrap organization, which raised all kinds of awareness for danceability and more. A huge shout out to them, and they are at the very top of my nice list for 2025, Slick.
Yeah, pretty low hanging fruit.
I know,
gotta say,
I took it and I admitted it.
It's okay. Somebody had to do it. It's great that we're acknowledging those organizations. My nice list, it's not a low hanging fruit. It's just a layup, per se. He got paid. It's been a big 2025, a career 25 for James Cook. When James cooks, we say, yes, chef.
I'll have another.
We'll have another career year leading the league in rushing yards, leading the Bills with his touchdowns, and massive contract extension in the offseason. James Cook isn't stopping yet. Great 2025. He's getting a big bag and is on the nice list this year.
Even if you were pro-signing James Cook, I don't think anyone could have predicted what would happen after all that and all that.
Absolutely not. Yep. Like almost averaging 2 a game, it feels like.
A nice return for Bills fans, and it's been nice for James Cook, I'm sure. Don, what's looking nice for you in 2025?
Yeah, this I'm gonna keep up with the trend of maybe obvious low-hanging fruit, but our girl, the Queen, Haley Steinfeld.
Wow.
Yeah. Huge movie with Sinners. Brings their career to a whole nother world, and now bears child.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just an amazing. That's like a dream scenario for anyone. If you want to start a family, is bang, you reach a career goal, and you're like, you know what? Let's have a kid.
I mean, spoiler alert, this year she killed Michael B. Jordan and had a kid with Josh Allen. Now, hard to do better than that in a calendar year. So, very nice performance from Haley Steinfeld. Whoa, Lindy. Coming in with that swagger. No more sad Lindy with the fedora. This is 7 straight Lindy.
Yeah, boys,
Don.
I appreciate you having me. You know, you made fedora comments last time. I told you it's because we weren't winning games. What do you know now? 7-game winning streak. The fedora's back and looking sexier than ever.
You are looking sexier than ever. We're
Thanks,
selling
man.
out games. You've got it feeling like 05, 07 in that arena.
Thank you. That means a lot. I don't get that a lot these days. People are saying I'm going to ruin my legacy. Well, yeah, tell you what now. 7-game win streak. Stick that in your juice box and suck it. Why don't you, Dreamboat?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the Darlene. You know, I've been drinking the Kool-Aid since day one.
Yep.
So, yeah, Coach, we got 7 straight. We're looking for 8. You know, what was Christmas like for you? Were you just so focused on 8, or were you enjoying some time with the family?
Christmas is good. You know, played some pond hockey with the kids, the grandkids, got a couple mugs of eggnog. But tonight I'll be hitting the film hard. We're bringing on Boston tomorrow. Notoriously hated team of mine. You know, Milan Lucic is still a fucking scumbag. So that's really all I got to say there. Looking to get 8 in a big fashion over a team that we hate.
Seriously, we're the hateful 8. We're looking for it. But with that said, what's the key for this team not letting up? We've had runs like this in the past. What's the key for this team to keep that poise, keep that passion going through the next year?
The boys got to stay healthy. We got to keep the trainers massaging Oslin's shoulders, Benson's feet, whatever it takes. Tage is on a roll. Keep him healthy. Keep him happy. Keep him in the Justition fit. Whatever it takes for these boys, just keep playing good hockey, confidence in each other, and we'll find the back of the net one way or the other with some grit and, most importantly, Don, some gut.
Love it. Yeah, the gut has been paying off over time.
Listen, I got the best gut on the team. I don't want to brag, but it's a lot bigger than it was in 06-07, Maniac.
Yeah. Coach has the most gut in Western New York. We love it. What's your favorite Christmas meal to fill that gut with?
Oh, I'm a sucker for gingerbread cookies, Don. When I see the little fella, it just brings a smile to my face. It reminds me of Shrek. Eat it all up, doing the little voice in my head as if I'm consuming him like an actual person.
Unbelievable. Well, thank you very much for your time, lady. By the way, how are things around the office with Jarmo?
Jarmo's great. We're feeling better than ever. Undefeated in the Yarmo era. That's all anybody can say around the office. Yarmo! And then they give him the little Wolf of Wall.
Oh, wow. He's not leaving.
He's not leaving anytime soon.
Is that you saying you're not leaving?
I'm not leaving either.
There were little whispers. Yarmo was trying to maybe give you the move.
There were whispers. No matter where I will be, I will stay in the building. That's all you should know going forward.
Okay. Love to see that. Thanks for checking in with us, Lenny. We'll let you get
Appreciate
back
it,
to
boys. Go Swords.
The holidays, we love to reminisce, right? We like to think about past holidays. I was just sitting around thinking about how I fired Rex Ryan the day after Christmas and how well that's worked out for me. So I was like, maybe I should fire some more people in the Sabres organization. Not Lindy, not Yarmo, not any. And I was just kind of going down my naughty list, seeing who's getting the axe next.
Oh, no.
And that might be the greatest gift I can have for myself or give the city of Buffalo is fire some other people, including whoever didn't stock enough beer savers. I mean, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah, I mean, that feels like a pretty big drop the ball, or in this case, drop the Sabres situation, Terry.
Yeah, but overall, positive. Again, like sometimes the darkness leads to the light, and that's how I'm feeling. You know, the time is now. So let's cook it. Let's keep going, Sabres. Let's get to 15 for Maniac. All right.
If we get to
He needs it.
15, I will dress as Sabretooth for a week straight.
Will you rappel down from the ceiling?
Yeah,
our
they let me
our current guy
Sabretooth.
Because OSHA got all up my ass about that and hasn't let me do it since. But if we could get a private contractor, I think we can do it.
I think OSHA's on your ass about it. Just a couple more things than just
PETA, OSHA, they were on everything there. But hey, Terry, thank you for taking time. Any final holiday thoughts or shout outs for everyone out there?
Listen, let's go Bills. Let's go Sabres. And let's go Bandits.
I was going to say, you own the Bandits.
We deserve to have 3 good teams at Buffalo. And the Buffalo dynasty is coming. 3 sports championships in 1 year. It's going to happen.
I don't know if the city can survive. Yeah, that happened. But thank you very much, Terry. We'll do our best.
Hope to see you soon.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Thanks so much for tuning in to Trainwreck today. All our fans, all our producers, everyone on our tech team, everyone on our team that helps us get sponsors, everyone at Trainwreck. This has truly been a dream come true doing this show. And to wrap it up, our first 50 episodes with this recap show, it's really been amazing looking back at all the great moments. Cheers to a new year. Cheers to the next 50. And you know this train never stops. We'll see you next year, folks.